Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place if you came to catch the show. Tithe and Levi are the names of your host. Who the next guest is, I really wanna know. Conversation escalating, let's get to the show. Who's ready for the weekly bust?
Alright, everybody, welcome to the Weekly Bust, episode 21.
I was checking on YouTube. I don't know if that's right.
What fucking episode is it?
I think it's 23. I just checked your YouTube today, and I thought I saw 22.
Man, we're getting out here, dude.
Episode 23, right?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it must be.
Dude.
That sounds right. Fuck it. Episode something, season 2. Kainan, what's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. How are you, buddy?
Dude, we've been trying to get you. I've been trying to get you
I
for a
know.
long time, man.
I have this thing where I don't
also
think
true.
anybody's serious ever.
Mm.
So you just keep saying that to me at the peak, and I'm like, word. And
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
like,
I reached out to Kainan multiple times.
I think now's a good time, though.
This is a perfect time.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is way better than before.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Mhm.
I have done what we have been doing for a while. What we'll talk about here.
Yeah, Kainan, who are you?
That's a very broad question. Some cunt that grew up in Great Falls, Montana. That
You know, honestly, you don't feel like a person that grew up here. Like, to me.
like how so?
You just don't come off as a person. You seem more seasoned.
See, I've heard that before, but I guess I don't understand what they mean by that because I've had a
Can
lot
we
of
get a
people
fist
tell me
away,
that
brother?
before.
Like that.
Oh shit, absolutely, bro.
Like I definitely think that you come off as a person that's traveled a whole lot more than you've maybe like traveling as in like lived other locations.
For sure, I've heard that a lot too, and it's weird. I've been, like, people are weirded out. I've never been on a plane. I think I've been in 2 different states, for maybe under 5 days, and that's just because of wrestling in my life.
Wow.
Like I've lived in Great Falls in fact, like, until about 3 months ago, I would say I never wanted to leave until I like discovered stand up.
I don't want to leave Montana anymore. I mean, now that I'm older, I don't really give
Travel. Travel for me.
Yeah, I'd travel, but I don't want to live anywhere else.
I think I saw a Gary Vee video on the whole travel situation, and I understand why people need it. It's for experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Facts.
But then for some reason,
And stories to tell. here
Networking.
on this show.
Networking.
exactly. But then like even I'd say I saw that video 6 months ago, and it finally changed because I was under like I hated change my whole life, and I wanted to live here my whole life.
Did you know Gary Vee actually has some credit for this show to even happen at all?
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
At least a little bit.
Yeah.
Like how so?
We did that text him where it said, text me, Gary Vee number.
Yeah, we
And
actually
he texts
hit,
you all the time?
Nah, he hit us back, dog, like with a video, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And
That's exciting as fuck.
yeah, dude, it waited. How long did we wait, you think? 3 weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah, and he
Like
fucking
12
messaged,
days
and
or
we were
something.
talking like the idea of the, of the whole show
And
and,
he told
shit.
you to just fucking do it, didn't he?
Pretty close, and
Yeah.
almost
I
in
wanna say it
reverse.
again.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Just get it
so
done
like
or
I
something.
want to be like a Gary Vee. Like we'll talk about role models in a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to take a guess on what he told you guys to do.
Go ahead.
He has to have said just fucking start. It doesn't matter how inexperienced you are. Things aren't going to be perfect. How you get better, anything worth doing is worth doing badly, and you should just start. And then it's just slowly.
It was
building
very,
up.
very close. I mean, he's like, because he knew that, like, he listened to the message, which was dope. You know what I mean? It's a guy that has a lot going on, and he actually took the time to hear our message,
Of
asking.
course, it's fucking Gary.
And he's all like, dude, he's like, the show sounds great. You should just fucking do it, dude.
exactly.
And within a week, we
Something
started
like that.
remodeling this room and shit, and yeah,
Pull the
Dude, and
trigger
then
on
you just
the...
do it, and people
on
think
the
you're and people
microphones.
think you're crazy.
yeah,
But there's nothing crazy about it. It's just being. I truly believe it's being normal.
yeah. And
But-
no, go ahead.
Wanting to change or better yourself. I think that's normal, yeah.
I think it's normal as fuck. Or just trying things that are not normal. Like it's not normal to take a room like this and buy lights and buy microphones and hang shit up everywhere.
Yeah, I used to sleep
People
in
think
here.
it's a little crazy, and then it's just. I think it's a normal ass thing. But with the Gary Vee, I don't know. I was probably 20, so 2 years ago. There's a video of him, and he was talking about. He literally said, "If you're 18 through 20, stop and watch this video." It was on Snapchat. It was when he was doing Snapchat ads.
Okay, yeah.
Right when the ads opened up. And Gary was talking about there's not a more time to be unpractical and just not safe.
That's
And
fair.
he's just said, because you're 20 years old, I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, I don't have anything. I can do anything the fuck that I want with close to no repercussions. He literally said, if it doesn't work out, and he was doing a video with Logic too, if it doesn't work out, you can just go get a job.
See, he kind of did that for me as well. Cause he's like, if you're 30 and you're starting someone new, he's like, you're not even fucking halfway through your life yet.
Dude, he makes me feel like an infant. So he makes 40-year-olds feel young. I'm 22.
Yeah.
I'm so far ahead. Not like of everybody, like in whatever view of success you want. Just ahead.
But of your
in,
group that you grew up with, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd agree on that. But just so far ahead. Understanding that I'm young, I guess. I don't know. Like being 22 and doing what I do, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. I could waste the next 6 years and have a great life.
Fucking A. That's a fact.
Could be the best life ever.
What drives you? What's your ambitions? What's your goals?
It's just like,
Actually, no. I want to skip. Who are you? I want to know who you are.
oh, dude, I'm a 22-year-old kid,
Yeah, Montana.
dude. That's so funny. I've been alive for 22 years. I've never got asked that question. Who am I?
What defines you?
Things that I surround myself with defines me. So what do I surround myself with?
Mm-hmm.
Things that motivate me to be better.
Such.
Like, I'm really into Jordan Peterson, Gary Vee, and like Dave Chappelle. Let's just go those three.
Okay.
And I just don't have time in my life.
Who's Jordan Peterson? Do you know?
No,
He's
no idea.
The biggest clinical psychologist in the world. He's gotten so big with helping people that he got fired. We didn't get fired. People wanted to fire him, and he just stopped being a teacher. And now he just drives around and does lectures. And like his goal is to make people happy. That's all he does.
Oh.
And it's fucking amazing. And like, you guys into philosophy? I'd
Yes,
imagine
a little bit.
podcasters, you'd be into philosophy. I'm a slut for it.
Okay.
So I watch his, like, when we were just looking for rando topics.
So, philosophy for me like defines a lot though, because like I'm recently kind of getting more involved into spirituality and all that other shit, dude.
You have to
And
define that one for me too.
the spirituality.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can. I don't know
for
if
sure.
I'm the right person to describe it, but I think it's just becoming more connected to who you are individually and how you collectively, like you wanna collectively spread like awareness within the universe about good and love and
Yeah, of
happy
course.
and goal. Like
the douchiest thing on the planet in 2022 or
Yeah,
2021.
sure.
To be positive and happy
Yeah.
and try to spread
Yeah,
a
what
nice
is
Yeah.
that,
message.
right?
You're a faggot for doing that.
I-
Like having an umbrella and an avocado toast at this point.
I think that's the thing that I'm
You
trying to
wanna go for
connect with you
avocado
most is like I'd rather cause I'm getting old. It feels like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
And I've lived my life really fucking wild for a long time, and now I'm just trying to center myself, I guess. So when I listen to a lot of spiritual shit that it's just calming, it's more centering in my soul,
Yeah, of course.
and then I spread that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
so do
mean?
I literally try to share it every
That
single
thing,
time.
that's spirituality, is connecting to others people's spiritual like essence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if they feel that you're happy, you can spread happiness.
Absolutely.
It's
Shining light on the dark is what Mom just says about it.
as he would say, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'd say my version is philosophy, or like just like talking with people. It's just in a deeper context than we talk about. It's not about getting pussy. It's not about going to parties. It's not about wanting a Lambo. It's like,
So stereotypical rap.
yeah, so rap almost.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. With the philosophy, I've always been very empathetic, and I understand why people feel the way that they feel. So when you talk about that,
You don't come off as empathetic. That's another thing for me. I think you come off as more of like strong-minded, like you live in, like, for me, an empath person feels, like the damage that someone's doing to like themselves. But you would, like, in my eyes, like it comes off like, well, you did that.
of two people,
Yeah, no, like
Like, bear with it type
yeah,
deal.
you fucking put yourself in those shoes. I don't like.
oh
I
my
don't.
god!
Rather than
No,
like a
I-
shoulder
like-
someone would lean on. They'd be like,
Right.
I want to cry. I want to call Kainan.
Oh, like
I don't see you as a person to be like, well, come here, let me hug you.
Oh, I care about that more than the stand-up, hands down.
Really?
Oh my god. Well,
That's crazy.
completely. Like, if I was gonna choose to
That
be a
is
blend
a-
between Chappelle,
yeah.
which is a comedian, Gary Vee, which is an entrepreneur, and Peterson, those are the three that I listen to. I'd go Peterson 80%, 10% Gary Vee, 10% Chappelle, hands down.
Crazy.
Like, I'd way rather have somebody come up to me and be like, dude, I was having a terrible time. I wasn't getting along with my family. I wanted to kill myself. Found, like, your lectures on YouTube, saw you talking, and, like, you're a reason why I lived. I'd rather hear that than, dude, you're the funniest person I've ever heard. 1,000 times I'd take one of those over that. It's kind of weird.
That's cool, dude.
I've literally been driving, like, this is weird, and it's always weird talking about yourself. I've done this twice. I've been driving in my car and teared up thinking about the thought of that. Because I know I'm going to do it, like...
You're gonna help someone.
Oh no, but I already have, not like maybe not to the extent that I want,
Yeah.
but I know I'm going to impact a giant like crowd of people. And like I literally get emotional in the car driving by myself.
Yeah, whatever you visualize, man. That's fruition, right?
Yeah, but that's like something that people
putting
don't
it out there.
understand. Like people think it's crazy when I talk about stand up. The other thing that I wanted to do, this isn't even on there. Like I want to do the stand up, I want to do the talking, like helping people, but the entrepreneurial talk like Gary Vee does.
Yeah.
I think the number one most important thing, and this is going to relate to you two really hard, that helps me be Kainan is we were in Bozeman one time and MGK was at a club and I was hanging out with like 6 friends and they were losing their fucking minds that MGK was in town. Like they're flicking their beans, screaming.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, do you guys realize he's just a human? I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. I mean this to him from my heart.
Yeah.
Like he's a human fucking being. What are you guys screaming for? I truly view myself, I don't think there's any difference between me and Chappelle besides the fact that he makes money doing it and I don't.
Yeah. And that's the way I think anyone should
That's
view
how
anybody.
you two should view Joe Rogan making a podcast. You two do the same thing Rogan does. He just makes
I had
money.
a dream about that, actually. Remember?
just
Dude,
makes
I've met
money.
a lot of celebrities. I've never treated them any different than a people. And I think that's why they fuck with me, dude.
I'm telling you
Swear
right
to God.
now, if we all saw Kevin Hart and there's 5 people in this room, 4 of us were screaming and freaking out, and I walked over and said, "What's up, Kev?" Dapped him up and walked away. He would remember me and would never remember you 4.
That's a fact.
And he would be like, I kind of want to talk. Like, do I fucking know that guy? Should I talk to him? And like, I've even felt that way about the stand-up. Like, if I ever blow up in it, I would way rather be treated like Kainan for the rest of my life. But in the same aspect, you have to definitely stay Kainan too. Like, you guys blow up in podcasts. When you come to your hometown, you want to be treated like Tylen and Levi.
Yeah. I think that's what
Yeah,
Reggie
we
Watts.
still have a
Reggie
good
Watts
ass to
comes
go
back
local.
home more often than not. I think just because of the sanity that he gets coming home. You know what I mean? Because
So I write
other
about
reasons too, but it's okay.
yeah, but like I think that's one huge thing. He's like, I'm
Right.
gonna go home. You know what I mean? Like feel normal again.
No, he's at El Blanco all the time, so that's where I write 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes more. And yeah, I see him a lot. He's a nice guy. I don't talk to him. Like, I'm not going to bother him.
Yeah. What?
He's there with somebody, and I just... but I'm very good friends with the people there, and they were just like, hey, that kid writes stand-up. They told him that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, that's amazing. Like, is it... Like, it'd be cool for him to actually see what I do.
And approach you.
Because I go... Telling somebody he does stand-up doesn't get the point across of what I actually do.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh, he writes
Fair.
pussy fart jokes for a living, so... This is great.
I'm gonna get into that later, so I hope you bring that up again.
We'll
because-
talk about it for sure.
Cool.
'Cause I want to hear one of those.
Dude, let me tell you what, buddy. I got enough of them to go around.
Well, you said entrepreneurship. I know we jumped off track there, but like, you said Gary Vee with the entrepreneurship, and it's really gonna sync with us. Where were you gonna like?
That's what I was gonna say is, I think he would impact you guys too, because we almost do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, our goal isn't, I don't know, your guys' goal, I'd imagine it's not to be rich and famous and fucking have $1 million.
We just want a dope
from
show,
this.
dude.
Exactly, that's what
Yeah.
you want. It's literally what I want.
Right.
And-
If we make profit, we've already said that's cool.
Yeah. That was
literally
only
how it
secondhand.
is.
That was secondhand to
It's
us.
an unfortunate byproduct of doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just making money. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
It's not unfortunate. It's just a funny way to put it.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes celebrityism sucks, dude. When people know, we've all seen celebrities crash.
Oh my God, that's one of the things that I write about with the empathy thing, and we'll get back to that in a second. With the empathy thing, I write. Have you seen it? There's probably.
I've seen it.
I think the stand-up alone has like 90,000 words that I've written in the past 9 months. That doesn't touch what I've written on my iPad. But the empathy-wise, what the fuck did we just say that triggered me off on that? You were talking about the Gary Vee situation.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you just said, Tylen?
So I just said that celebrityism.
Okay,
has
so
its
what I wrote
fucking-
down with the empathy thing is that people have it in their minds that celebrities can't feel pain.
I think they're turned off. Yeah, I mean, like they're desensitized.
No,
big
but
time.
no. But normal people say celebrities can't feel pain. When
Oh, yeah.
celebrities kill themselves all the time.
Yeah.
Because they're what we just talked about earlier. They're human beings.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I write about with the empathy
they
thing,
feel pain. For
they
sure.
feel, and if anything, it's worse because they're alienated and they can't. Like, at least me and you can relate because we're two normal.
Dude, I
people.
watched the Britney Spears documentary like just recently. I watched only 4 episodes of it, or 3 episodes, or some shit, right? And
He's saying it all nonchalant, like he's not a fag. Yeah, all the watch I want.
dude, I just watched a lot of shit, dude. I watched a lot of shit.
Fucking around.
And that was one of the things that I watched. And me and Sean were watching. We're like, dude, this is fucking legitimately sad, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible.
This is fucking awful, dude.
Fucking, what did Chappelle say? He said she had to shave her head to take some heat off of her pussy. It's so fucked up. Oh God, Chappelle's.
Yeah, no, it was. It was you literally watch someone who has been controlled from the moment she was born. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And her way of like fucking trying to get out of it backfired so hard to where she has a conservationship or some shit like that.
Yeah, conservatorship or
I
something.
don't know
Yeah,
what the fuck that is,
conservatorship.
boys. Yeah.
Someone owns everything that she does, so she can't make decisions without someone else parenting her.
That's what happened to Chappelle, yeah.
No. It's like
she has it way
worse.
worse
Yeah,
than
it's
Chappelle
like
did,
it's
yes.
His is
and-
just like the rights to his TV show. or
But he
like
got it
something
back,
like
which
that.
is dope as fuck.
Yeah, good for people
Yeah.
banning, like standing up for him. That was
How
dope.
amazing is that?
Yeah, that's
That
cool.
he has a community behind him like that.
A strong
That
community.
he can go. Have you guys watched his like special, the last 3 specials? On
I watched the
Netflix?
last 2. I haven't seen the
And he
recent
doesn't
one.
even say jokes. He's just talking.
I think it's
real.
weird though. I love old like Chappelle shit. You know what I mean? When he's like
Yeah, so do I.
like skinny crackhead
I love that old
looking
Chappelle.
Chappelle. And then this like the new one, you know, he's so much more fucking smart. He's intelligent. You know what I mean? Like not that he wasn't then, but he's
He
so
now lets you know
he's so dialed in that like
There was a lot of shit that happened on Dave Chappelle's show. That's why he wanted to
Yeah.
cancel it, and then blah blah blah. There was a lot of racism going on behind the scenes, and that's why he wanted.
One of the main reasons why he quit, yeah, it's because
he got his
he.
money.
yeah, he
finally
did.
got
One of the main
what was
reasons
supposed
Chappelle
to be his
quit.
the whole time.
Yeah,
That's why he quit. Fuck you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that Chappelle quit is because he was talking about it, and he just felt like there's a bunch of white people behind the scenes laughing at the wrong part of the joke.
yeah.
Exactly.
And that's always like, and he just made him want to quit, and then he ran away from it, which is people think he's crazy for that too. What did he?
But he got offered like $50 million for like a fucking another couple
and
seasons.
he said to
Yeah,
fuck
and
that.
he turned down
Yeah, he turned it
50
down.
million.
And then how cool is
Said,
it that
"Fuck
Netflix
you."
gave him 52 million?
yeah.
Yeah, he made his money
That's
back. He
fucking
got it,
awesome.
just sticking true.
And
He
then
ain't
doing
stop.
what he did, the boycott Chappelle.
Yeah.
Comedy Central paid him
Hulu
millions
did
of
that.
dollars.
It was Hulu, I thought. No, it was running his show. Or was it
No,
Netflix?
so Netflix, and this is why he fucks with
Netflix.
Netflix. This is why I fuck with Netflix, because he called the CEO of Netflix. Obviously, they're good friends. You
It
give
have
$52
to be,
million.
yeah.
I don't know how you just call him.
Dave Chappelle, what up, bitch?
And he asked,
Seriously.
Chappelle. No, Chappelle asked him, if he would stop airing it, and he said absolutely, and just took it off.
Yeah, and they were
That's
making,
how good of a
what's up.
person you are on.
That's
Like,
what's up.
it was detrimental to his company. He was losing money if he takes the show off. He paid for the show.
yeah.
And
Based on
everybody
his
watched it when it was on there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I did.
compare-
I
watched
did.
it
Oh,
for
I
sure.
started watching it. Yeah, and then Chappelle came out with the boycott.
But I also thought that I was watching it in contribution to him as well.
Right.
No, and
You know
he
what I
was
mean?
pissed about it. Yeah.
And until I didn't know that until he threw a fit about it. Was all like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" You know what I mean? I didn't know that I was
Yeah.
not supporting Dave Chappelle because like I felt like he
This is gay.
I'm sorry.
I felt like he was making money off of it until he threw a fit, and then I was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna watch
I
that
literally,
shit."
that's the boy. Like, that's one of my like. I think it's weird when people are attached to celebrities, like we just talked earlier. Like when somebody dies and they cry about it, I was like, that's weird. And then it's weird because if Chappelle died, I'd probably cry straight up.
It's not weird at all, dude.
Because I
Like,
never found a celebrity that I was that attached to. Like when the Kobe thing happened, I was like, damn. People are crying about that, but they should because of how I realize what a celebrity can do to your life.
yeah.
If
So
Chappelle Peterson died, I'd cry for sure.
when Kobe died, I cried. When Nipsey Hussle died, I cried. These were people I legitimately looked up to, not only just because of their music or their fucking
Their
athletic.
morals.
It was what they were doing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course.
I idolize that shit. Like, dude, you guys are
I
fucking.
Right.
You guys are setting goals in my life that help me. You know what I
I
mean?
want to do
I watched so
that.
many Kobe games with Levi and shit, dude. Like, I bonded through Kobe with Levi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, we watched a lot of Kobe Bryant.
And like, that's
sure.
those are moments that were cherished, and I will never get them again. You know what I mean? That's why
100%.
people cry over celebrities. Like, fuck, dude, I just lost something in my life that was a staple of some sort.
Absolutely. That I always thought that was weird until I've like started getting attached to those two. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is fucked up if those died. What am I gonna do? Well, you just watch YouTube videos. There's one that I always rewatch. You guys are talking about old Chappelle stand-up.
Yeah.
The Sesame Street joke is one of the funniest fucking jokes on the entire planet.
I'll have to watch it.
Oh, there was one.
Right. I'm sure
Or
we've
Pepe
seen
Le
it.
Pew. He's like, Pepe Le Pew, what? I got rapist this motherfucker is because Pepe's just running around. Sometimes you gotta take the pussy like Pepe. And I was like, hey, whoa! Yeah. Or a big ass bird in Sesame Street that's a druggie. Snuffy, I need some smack bird. That's what he said. What the fuck?
Big
Grouch, why are you always such a grouch?
Yeah.
Big
I
Bird's
was
a
a trash
fucking
can.
plug.
Yeah.
What?
Oscar, why are you so mean? Yeah, and then like they're teaching their kids to step over poor people. Get it together, Grouch. It's like, bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
I want to know. All right, so we kind of got a little bit of who you are, right?
Yeah. I can't touch, like,
It's a weird thing.
yeah, it's a hard thing to talk
He
about.
also said he doesn't like talking about himself, so he's not
It's,
trying to
yeah,
like.
so it's like the most insecure thing. Hey, we're going to do a show about you for 2 hours, and I'm sitting there like, dude, I fucking hate talking about myself.
What drives you? I mean, what's your ultimate like drive? What's your
So, like,
what's your
let's say
drive?
drive would mean intend to a goal, right?
I think so.
So,
Yeah.
like,
Ambitions and goals.
And then
Yeah.
if you go a goal, we'll go end goal. I think what drives me is, like,
Yeah, overall for
Yeah.
sure.
end goal,
Because you can tell us
Where
12
life-
short terms.
life would be done for me is if I could go anywhere. Jordan Peterson talks about it. If I could have a wife and we're walking anywhere in any state and people come up to me and say, any city, and 3 people come up to me and say, I wanted to fucking kill myself. I found your videos that you do on YouTube. I've come to your your talks that you do. I've seen your stand up. I see how real you can get.
I think this
And
is
if
a good
everyone
time
around-
for me to ask you, dude. Do you have a YouTube channel currently?
No.
Okay.
So
Working on it?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here's your Gary V.
Yeah.
Why not?
because I just haven't started it yet. Yeah.
How come?
Just because you haven't?
Because I feel like
And you're trying to move soon.
that it's a great fucking question. Because I don't have a reason why.
Just fucking
Because
do
your
it,
brother
man.
has
It's
your
not-
clips.
It's not out. Yeah, it's not. So I want to ask a professional comedian what they do. Do they give out all of their material and then go do the same material?
Yeah.
They,
no. They absolutely.
You do the same
absolutely,
material night
yeah.
after night in different venues.
Yeah, that's
why
how
it's
shows
called
But it's
get
all on
huge,
YouTube
dude.
Too. So I should just.
It's like a
put,
tour, bro.
So what I've wanted to do.
And
is,
then when you're at small venues, that's when you try your bits for your show.
Yeah.
Bang.
so there's
Yeah.
2
Bang.
things that I wanted to do.
6 minutes or whatever.
Andrew Schultz did it. Anybody know Andrew
Yes.
Schultz?
Yeah, Andrew
Fucking
Schultz.
awesome. For 52 weeks straight, he put a clip, 2 clips on YouTube every week. I think there's 104 clips a year. That's what I'm gonna do.
So why you?
So why I haven't started?
got you.
Why I haven't started is because there's like a certain thing in me. I already know I'm gonna be successful at it.
Okay.
So I'm very patient with it. I kind of want, like, in a cocky way, I want, like, you know, if you go to like somebody's first post, it's not that good. Which is, this might be out of insecurity of other people's
No,
opinions.
fuck that. So let me show you
So
something. Let me tell you
if I
something.
slam it in there, the first one, you're like, yo, this motherfucker's first time touching a microphone, he was a badass.
Do you watch Rogan at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen Rogan's first episode?
It's
Fucking
terrible.
trash, dude.
Yeah, one of Peterson's things that I
It's
just
fucking trash.
posted the other day, he said anything worth doing is worth doing badly.
Yeah.
And I believe that. But I feel like I'm naturally good at it. I'll start posting
I
clips.
mean,
I'll
we
start
started
doing
out bad too, and we're getting better.
it. Yeah, but that's how it
progressively.
works.
I don't think we were that bad, but I mean, is it now? No, fuck no. I think our shows are way better now.
Can I say this?
Say what you want, brother.
Like,
That's what we're here for.
dude, like, straight up, when we started, like, you guys started doing this shit, and I was like, hey, I want to be your cameraman. So I came in. Dude, we had the other shitty camera. Dude, our production quality, like, everything has grown. Everything has grown since, like, we've been together.
that's how it
as a
works. Like,
team,
why would you-
making it better?
Yeah, like, I understand. I don't have a reason why I haven't started yet, because I have all the clips, I have everything.
That
just
should give
haven't
you enough
started.
reason to say, I'm gonna do this like immediately.
Of course. No, like, I just... You know what I truly think it is? I've written down in the notes, I don't give a fuck what
Nervous.
people think. I
I think that's
100%.
huge, dude. I think that's exactly what it
It's
is.
getting judged by my peers.
Yeah.
That's what Ty was trying to back out. Cold feet it.
Not cold feet. I wanted it perfected.
He is cold
So,
feet in
That's,
half.
I
but
wanted
you
it
know what's cool
perfected,
about
bro.
perfection? It's open to interpretation, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And how do
I had
me
a
and
vision,
you
dude.
know
And now
when
you
the-
just said you didn't think we started too bad. So was it perfect? Must have been.
But no, it wasn't. It wasn't perfect by any means. But that's what I envisioned. I
By
wanted
my means.
something perfect, dude.
Yeah,
you know what
so
I
did
mean?
Why don't you put it on your material? Gary Vee asked some rapper, and he said, because it's not perfect. Gary Vee said, what the fuck is perfect?
Yeah, it's truly,
So me and you had
truly.
to fight through the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
That's
you actually started, and I haven't started yet.
exactly my point.
Yeah.
And look at us now, dude. I mean, and now
Now it
we're,
only took
we actually had a meeting. I don't even want to introduce it. Should I?
Do it.
Are we going to do this?
Yeah.
I feel like we're
fuck
gonna
it.
do it
Fuck
anyway.
it. Fuck it. So we had a meeting prior to you coming in
You
here.
already know the name of it.
I don't know the name of it.
You
So-
know the name of it.
So Ray Stacks,
Live.
Ray Stacks was in here, and we just did a show with him recently as a guest. And he reached back out to us. He was like, "Bro, I fucking loved what we did. I felt the connection, and we're gonna step the weekly the weekly bus is gonna be a new show. We're gonna this is gonna be some couple weeks, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many weeks in progress. But we're gonna work on it, and we're gonna take the show to the next level, and we're gonna call it the Weekly Bus Live. It's gonna be
I have the
a
We're gonna
structured.
redesign our thing. We're gonna hang it right below here.
It's gonna be a big fucking movement, dude. Where it's kind of just like a relaunch of the same show but better. And it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't guest after guest after guest after guest, and you know what I mean. And finding the right person that was like, "Fuck it, I want to join you again." Just like Christian listened to the show before we had videos and shit, and was like, "Dude, you should film the show." Now we're filming the fucking show, and dude. Couple weeks ago, which isn't a lot, dude, but we had 6,000 fucking people view in our show, like one episode.
That's
That was
a lot.
fucking insane, dude.
For what do you mean? That's a lot.
It was
It's a
insane.
shit ton.
Yeah,
That's a lot. Why
Like,
would you say
A lot
not?
of- Who said it's not?
me, but you know what I mean.
Like in the long, sure, like if
In the
you're comparing
YouTube
this off
world,
the road,
in a YouTube world, that's not a lot, dude. But
oh my god, in a YouTube world, that is a shit ton. 6,000 is a lot in a YouTube world because you have to think
That's
of how many
trending
videos
in good
don't
day.
have 6,000 views.
As much, yeah. I was gonna say only.
Billions don't even have cross 100 views. Billions. 6,000 is a giant step for.
it was
something
fucking
going-
huge, dude. And like we knew then, like we were all freaking the fuck out because we were watching it climb 100 by the hour.
But compared
And-
to where you want to be, 6,000 ain't shit.
Mind you,
So I
yeah, we're trying to
understand that.
podcast and keep checking it out. We're like,
Holy shit! Yeah, this is fucking crazy, dude.
so yeah, if you watch that episode,
We know that we're in a cusp that if we take the show to the next level, then you know, just like the saying goes, if you build it, they will come.
Absolutely.
Hey, I just want to say one more fucking thing. Like, dude, I got the editing PC together now. And like, dude, it came with the software, the GSP or whatever, the like global or whatever it's called, like live stream service, dude.
OBS.
Is that OBS? That's
OBS.
Yeah. Broadcasting service.
Yeah.
Open broadcasting service. That's what it is. OBS. And yes, I can hook my shit up to the
So,
internet, and we can fucking do this
for the
shit
viewers
live.
that are watching
We
this
can
show,
do this
prepare
live.
yourselves
Like, we can
for a
fucking do
live
this, like, all right, we're gonna get
broadcasted
together,
show.
like, straight up.
They
Let's go.
they can be revisited.
Let's go.
So
Absolutely.
Straight up.
That's the cool thing about long form conversations like this, though, is that especially if it's live, if you fuck up, it's what happens in life.
who cares? Yeah, dude.
But it's like almost.
I was completely against live shows. That was another thing. Now that's recently developed.
That's true.
That's
Like,
character
but,
development.
Like, let's think about it this way: if you wanted perfection, nothing would scare you worse than doing it live, just like a stand-up show. I want my shit to be perfect. Now I have to go do it live. I'm like, but it's not going to be perfect. So I'm going against all of my own morals that we just fucking talked about. I
Yes,
want the shit to be perfect.
I
Yes.
relate.
Did I sign up
I
for this?
relate.
Yes. Do I want to do this? No. Am I going to? Yes. But am I scared? Yes. No.
Am I going to eat my
I don't
balls
know.
for the next hour and a half? Fuck yes.
Yeah. Right.
But speaking of starting out good, this is like then come off like a cocky asshole, arrogant. That's why I don't like talking about myself. I don't know any comedian. I don't know if you guys are super into stand up. That his first time doing it did over an hour. I don't know if that's how
Dude,
it
it's
works.
incredible, bro.
Like that's not how it works at all. So if you go to any
No, it's like
club,
15-minute skits.
Or
if
less.
you go anywhere, you get 3.
Holy
When I went
shit.
to Wise,
6,
when I
yeah.
went to Wise Guys, they gave me 3.
Oh, that's so
They gave me
pressurized.
3 minutes when I was at Wise Guys, and I said, "You guys, I just did an hour show on Great Falls and like was killing it." Like it's something. It's absolutely what I should be doing. There's I have zero business my fourth show doing an hour and 45 minutes. Like it was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
So, and this is a question that's out of curiosity, I guess. Do you practice in a mirror?
Mm-mm.
Would you? I mean, I think I would have to, dude.
I
No?
literally,
No?
what I've learned from Patrice is.
But if you look at
he don't even write the shit down.
people like Kevin Hart or Eddie Griffin for chance, like these guys are fucking. Their stage presence is so good, like the props with the chairs and the fucking whatever.
Yeah, of course.
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, they had to have practiced that in order to fucking stage perform.
I guess I would prefer to not look robotic. So coming in less prepared is better for me
Cut.
because
Okay.
it looks more live. When
Yeah.
you just don't prepare for something, it just goes way harder.
The liquor made me buy this shirt.
Dying over here.
So, what makes? So I met Kainan before I knew before I even know he was related to Christian, and we developed a little friendly relationship at my work. He's slapping my ass all the time when I was giving
Fucking
tours.
Funny, dude. You're literally, and he's in a tuxedo for everybody watching. He's in a tuxedo, fucking walking people around his work. Like, yeah, this is where this is. And I walk up and smack his ass and wink at him and just walk away. Like in the most professional setting, he's getting his ass smacked, and he's like this. Oh God.
It developed to it was a regular thing, man. Like it became like if he didn't do it, it was not. It was weird, man. Like what the fuck?
Then you're like,
Why
are
did
you
you
off
smack-
today, buddy? Are you?
He actually came up to me having an attitude. Why didn't you smack my ass today?
I'm fucking mad, dude. No, so like, I know that fitness is important to you, but why is it important? Because some people have goals, you know, like fitness goals. They want to compete. They want to
So-
be better in athletics, and you obviously like you told us
Obviously,
before the
it's not
show.
athletics.
Yeah, you don't care about sports. You don't
Yeah.
care about athleticism. What is it?
So this will be fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's what we were talking about earlier. Why I don't care about sports is because I truly believe that I only value things that are good for me. If I'm not writing, I'm watching Peterson talk or I'm watching Chappelle do stand up. The amount of times I've watched it, and so then I don't like things that don't bring value to my life. And for some reason,
You would have really liked our show like 5 weeks, six
I like that
episodes
one cat.
back.
That one cat that was here was cool as fuck. But
Who?
then one of the things
We talked about time,
Oh,
the
right.
value of time and shit for me. Remember, like I said, if I value anything in my
Oh,
life, it's
yeah.
my fucking time, dude. Don't
Yeah, so
waste
do
my
I.
fucking time at all.
And I've gotten to a point with that. But like, so then I'm looking for things to value. Kano, what's valuable? Kano, what's valuable? Nutrition and working out is valuable as fuck. So they're like the staple in my life, and it's not like I do them, and I don't know if I've ever posted a gym picture.
I don't think you have.
I've never. There's no fucking. Because I do it. Like, have you ever bragged to somebody about how you blink? Have you?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I fucking blink so much better than you. Have you seen me blink? No, you don't talk about blinking because it's just
But we
what
all
the fuck you
have,
do.
in a way, by saying I can out not blink you.
Okay, for sure. That's actually good.
So we have actually talked about blinking.
But what I'm saying is, you don't tell people about your blinking because it's just what you do. That's
Yeah.
the way that I view lifting and eating. Like, I don't shove my kale sandwiches in people. Dude, I eat kale. Did you know that? Like, hey, bro, what's up? Just had a kale sandwich and now I do this. Like, I just don't understand that.
Yeah.
I
At least you
value-
ain't one of those weird vegan fucks. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
hey, I'm
Jesus
a vegan
Christ.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess
Vega.
I just value
just didn't get it.
the lifting because of that, I guess. And I don't ever talk about it. It's just something
It was-
that's part
yeah, I
of my
mean,
life.
That's great because a lot of people don't understand that it's the most valuable thing in the whole fucking world is an extra minute of someone else's life. Like of your life. That's why pharmaceuticals, that's why medical field, everything is so expensive because people will give anything to live a little longer
Of course, and you're going to live a lot longer.
with nutrition and fucking fitness.
And yeah, absolutely. Fitness dick in your ass is what all of my friends say every time I say the word fitness. And we call
Fitness
it
dick in your ass, that's
exercise
true.
because it's funny for some reason. We're gonna go exercise is what we always say. It just sounds funny.
It
doesn't
is good though, right?
I'm gonna go
That's good.
exercise. Yeah.
I've become so against fitness, I guess, because I worked there for so long that I don't have any.
But I hate the same people that you're about to say you hate.
No, it's not nothing to do with the people. I don't think, man. It's just
Oh my
like
god, I can't stand.
it's the environment, dude.
Motherfuckers
I don't
smell like
really.
shit in there sometimes.
I don't. It's the environment for me,
They're
dude.
flexing. Like,
Yes. Okay. Maybe it is the people. I don't know. It's
like that's all it is.
yeah. Like
Yeah, I
like,
guess
now
now
that
that
I
you
think
say
of it,
it,
like
it's the
if I could
people.
go there, work out, and not fucking feel like I'm trying to compete against the guy next to me, you know what I mean? I think maybe I'd enjoy it more.
Do
But
you think it's a you problem or a them problem?
it's probably a me problem
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I mean?
What if
Because I
it's
had the same-
both?
How could somebody ever impact you to be a problem at the gym?
Because I had a medium-sized wiener.
Well, that'd make
They
me.
saw me in the shower.
Yeah, I see the stretch long, strong in the shower and
I don't
called
really
us
like
out.
the environment, dude. I think that's just what it is for me,
It
man.
might
Like,
be that then, yeah.
it's because none of that shit interests me like that. I mean, maybe if I don't know. And I'm not patient, dude. So, I mean, if I'm not seeing the results fast enough, I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean?
I promise you, dude. If there's one thing
Well,
that's
don't start
changed in
taking
my
my
life
Viagra now.
is viewing life far away. That's helped my life, like being the opposite of not. Because I used to be impatient as fuck. Now I'm the complete opposite, and life is way better. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is
Shut that window, would you?
Oh fuck, we're just getting feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback
It
is
ain't fu- it ain't feedback.
It was
It's
gnarly.
bullshit.
No, being patient is one of the most valuable things I've ever learned. And I'm talking years. Years.
I'm so much more patient than I used to be. Like
I'm terribly
getting locked
impatient.
up like taught me how to be patient. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we have to
Because
talk
there's
about that.
nothing
I
better
don't
to
know
do
about
than
that.
just burn out the time that you're doing.
I'm curious about that now because I never knew that.
Getting locked up? Oh fuck, dude! I have a fucking gnarly little story,
Never
dude.
been to jail, huh? Ever.
Well, when I was younger, twice.
Uh,
JDC twice for one week and then
but you never
3
been
weeks.
To big boy jail.
Yeah, fuck no. Why would I ever do that?
so
And you would.
Yeah.
You would. And
I was a
you wouldn't on
fuckhead, dude.
purpose.
Like gang member type of shit. You know what I mean? All I wanted to do was be a fucking knucklehead because I thought I could
Okay.
get rich without having to work. Do you know what I think that's what, because I grew up poor. You know
But
what I
isn't
mean?
hustling working?
I guess, you know what I mean? But when you feel like it's not working, it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It is, but it ain't, right?
Right, because I was still doing what the fuck I wanted to do. And I guess that's where business ownership really, cause if you get paid to do what you want to do, then it's not really working.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
sure.
rich people talk about. They're like, well,
Yes.
it doesn't matter to me because I'm doing what I want to do. That's
But
what I was
volunteer
doing.
my
So,
time down at
growing
the,
up poor, I
work
just felt
clinic.
like I needed to do illegal shit to
Get rich.
get rich. Right.
Of course.
Well, that didn't happen.
Where did you find that at? Like, where did you find that? I'm just curious.
What do you mean?
So I'll give you an example. We talked about. I
Find.
want you to finish your story, but I'll give you the reason why, because we'll talk about.
Go
this
ahead.
after.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that his life is fucked up, and we
Mhm.
talk about it all the time. And me and my buddy Randy had an idea of why I talked to him about it. He calls me probably 2 to 3 times a week. Rap music fucked his life up, and he agrees with me. We both came to the conclusion that he got influenced wrongly, and he started to believe. Like, yeah, I need to hustle to make money. I need to beat people
hustler
up to
story.
make money. Yeah.
So-
and then you go to prison. And now he's like, dude, like, he literally told me that Chief Keef and Kevin Gates fucked his life up. Like, that's what we've talked about.
I can't dial
I
music
think we
in
know
for me,
who that
man.
is.
No, he
but-
fucked his own life.
I'm talking about
I can't-
influences.
No,
Well,
I think
Kevin Gates
music-
would fucking show up.
I
and
think
fucking
music
fight.
has, but I still bang rap music like a motherfucker. And
So do I. Oh, I slam.
You know what I
on the
mean?
way to the gym.
So
and then I get out. And
I think
I'm
that's
not me
that's a weak
Shout out
mind. You
to
know what I
Randy,
mean?
by the
I
way.
was taught that by people like I looked up to locally, like my
Because we all
fucking
know Randy.
dads, uncles, their
No, but
friends.
influences are strong as fuck. dude.
So I would say watching those guys,
Yeah,
and they
most
all went to
likely.
prison. They all
Yeah,
fucking did that
for
type of
sure.
shit. So that, like, I seen that there was an opportunity if you played your cards right. And I always felt, like me, I'm ignorant. So I always felt like I was smarter than everyone. You know what I mean? Fuck this. I'm going to do this smarter.
Wait, is that ignorant? No, I'm fucking around.
You know, but
He
like-
I'm smarter than everybody. Got caught every time.
to be fair, I never have gotten caught. I got snitched on. And you know what I mean? That's true. Like, I got told on by people. And, but that was also in my ignorance of
Got him.
not trusting or trusting the right fucking wrong people. You know what I mean? So that's where it led me to get locked up and do stupid shit. I just did a lot of criminal behaviors that finally
course.
caught up. You know?
I always think that's amazing for people to go to jail and then come out and be a completely
dude.
different person.
You know what you kind of are wanting to achieve. I've actually had those stories reach out to me. Like, dude, what you're doing currently. I just had someone, Nathan Landy, actually posted me on his fucking wall. Was like, Thailand. He put me a little. He's like, called me out. He's like, thank you for doing what you're doing right now in your current life because you're inspiring me to be a better person.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's huge, dude. It made me feel so good, and like,
Literally what I crave. Yeah.
yeah, no,
More
that
than
that felt really good to me, and it stood out to me enough to where I remember it and I recall it. But that's just one example, you know what I mean? I've had a few other people that just reach out in private and like, dude, I'm watching you, and I appreciate you because I was a fuckhead, dude. I was a really bad person.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then you feel that's like I drive that point home. I don't know. I've only been in jail twice, and I was in fucking 6th grade and 7th grade.
What the fuck
shit was
led you to
terrible.
juvie hall?
Yeah, we didn't put that in there. The growing up,
Making this-
dude. I was like,
Well,
Growing up's right
Growing
there,
up's
bro.
next, actually.
oh, perfect. Should we just go straight into it?
Straight
Go
into it,
straight
yeah.
into it.
Dude, like life doesn't start. I've done a speech on this, so this is gonna be fucking really easy. I do speeches at high
Okay.
school too. Whatever.
I
Life
just do a
doesn't start.
bunch of
Life doesn't
things.
start until fucking 5th grade, right? Like,
I agree.
Like you can't just say in 4th grade. I don't give a fuck what you did in 4th grade. I don't give a
Yeah, you're still coloring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. In 5th grade, I started. There are 2 buddies that I used to hang out with, and we would smoke weed and drink when I was in 5th grade.
Hell
We'd go
yeah.
car hopping, all this shit. When I was in 5th grade, we made the news, and this is nothing to like. This isn't cool. I'm not being cool. I think there was like 121 calls to the police station in one night for car robberies. We probably did like 400 of them. No, we like 400 of them. I was in 5th grade and I got handed 46 misdemeanors
Cannon, you
in
got-
one day.
Cannon, you
Jesus
got
Christ.
trouble.
Yeah,
You got
46
trouble. I
misdemeanors
was
in
sitting
one
there
day.
like, what?
And
That
then-
happened? Seriously.
And then I go to
real.
JDC, I
That's
fail
real.
piss tests, and then I'm a 5th grader, and it's still the youngest like I hold the record to be the youngest person in Montana to be on probation. When I was fucking in 5th grade. And then 6th grade, stopped, like, just still did whatever I wanted to do, obviously.
Yeah.
Just ran away from
Why though? I guess like was your like
Ignorance.
is your guys' home life
blatant
bad?
ignorance.
Just-
I mean, we didn't have a father.
just like me
but
then,
I
huh?
don't know.
Shit, we didn't have a mother either.
Yeah, like, well, until she was, like, really... I mean, I lucked out the hardest on having a mom. Like, I'd say mom started being a good mom when I was 12, but you were 17 and Shirley was 16, so yeah. Oh, God. It's like teaching an old dog new tricks. Yeah, except an old cunt new tricks.
So
Yeah.
So there was like a shit road there for a while.
Yeah, well, like, there was, oh my God, there was times in third grade when our mom would get so fucked up that the next door neighbors, me and Christian would be outside, I'm a third grader, and the neighbors would come and take us, sleep in their house, and then take us to school the next morning.
So there was a basis of rebel, you know what I mean?
Of course. Well, I mean, like, my mom's 17 years so, clean, not sober, but yeah, like, she meth addict, my father was a meth addict, his dad was a meth addict, like, yeah, I don't think it was the best environment to grow up in at all, but...
Yo, can I say something real quick, though? This my boy. It's my little
Yeah, no,
brother.
you gotta wait afterwards. You can give me a hug afterwards. We're talking still.
No, like,
Um,
when we were fucking little kids.
Yeah, no, we can watch this and we'll talk about it, I promise.
little
But we
kids,
gotta get
dude.
through the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
No, I
asked
got
me
you.
For food, I had to feed you, dog, and that shit was
Absolutely.
crazy. We didn't have a mom, no, we didn't.
I
we
know.
didn't. Like, we grew
No,
up.
we will talk about it, I promise.
Crazy.
We won't forget to talk
Like,
about
dude,
it. But we can't do it right now.
That shit
So-
was fucking...
growing up, okay, now 6th grade, Kainan is becoming Kainan
Oh, like, so this is cool because they were talking about inspirations.
in transitions.
6th grade went to my first group home. So, like, I got 6 months. No, it was, first group home was in 3rd grade when we actually got taken away from mom for drugs. And then second group home was in 6th grade, and then
And see, you
third
went to
group
a
home was in...
I went to, like, a foster home. Like a different-
Hold on, this is Kainan's story, Christian. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
hold up. And then in 6th grade went to a group home, and then in 7th grade went to a third one, and then like, I guess the reason why I changed. So yeah, it's a pretty fucked up thing. When
Where's
you're
the
that young.
transition? Yeah.
The transition into who I am now?
Yeah. Cause I would have I just
It's a psychotic change. Like I don't think
just-
people do this.
like you matured somewhere really fast, man, because you're only 3 years old.
22, yeah.
22, yeah, and
So,
it just
like-
you don't know it, you don't see it,
The
Fact.
inspiration.
and that comes with the very beginning of when I said you look seasoned, you sound seasoned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's amazing. Like I appreciate like that means something actually. I'm not gonna go home and think about it, but I like the way like
Yeah.
I've been told like I've talked to older people and they just always say you seem older than you are.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Absolutely.
amazing. Yeah. Inspirations. I was in 7th grade, and this is where I think kids' lives go wrong. Mine's already fucked up, but when you're in middle school, you pick who is cool, and there's nothing wrong. Nobody cut me off. There's nothing wrong with gauges and skateboards, but people that do gauges and do skateboards usually don't give a fuck, or they smoke weed, or they do this. So then you look at them and you're like, I like the skinny jeans. I want to be like that kid.
Yeah.
So then you do things that they do, and then you ended up like that, and then you end up like that. I swear to God, if they ever watch this when I'm older, it's Bailey Rohde, Tommy McMillan, Gabby Fott, and Chase Perry. They all played sports and they were all cool. We were in music class, and I saw them and I selected them. I was like, those cats are cool. I want to be like them. Well, fuck, they don't smoke cigarettes. They don't smoke weed. They don't miss school. They don't. So if I want them to like me,
Yeah, I need to ask this question. So, how did you feel like? All right, so you already had this criminal background, right? And these kids were fucking straight ass arrows. So how did you approach them to wanna?
out of humor,
No shit.
I made them laugh their fucking asses off. From when I was in 7th grade, I've just been naturally funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I was like, I want those kids to think I'm funny, so I'd purposely act like a cunt to Mrs. Forsland and Mrs.
So you,
Oh, yeah,
so you shitty,
comedians always
shitty
think-
stuff though.
give it
You know
to
what I
Oh,
mean?
no, yeah,
Like
like
class
that
clown.
kid's got balls. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I
Remember.
didn't think somebody would ever say that, and he just said it. Yeah, and I don't know. I think who you view, and, like, they didn't smoke cigarettes. They didn't wear jackets that smelled like beer. They didn't drink beer. So then I was like, well, if I want to do that, if I want to be like them, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So then that was probably the day that I changed, actually.
The transition.
Yeah, well, that was the first step to the transition. Next step of the transition was in 8th grade. I got kicked out of East Middle School, and I had to go to Paris Gibson.
So the trouble continued somehow.
Oh, for sure, because I was
Okay.
still a cunt.
Yeah.
And I got kicked out, and I had to go to Paris Gibson, and that's when it changed. So I
I
found
heard that school
friends-
program's really good, dude. I'm not even
I know,
fucking
but
around,
like,
dude.
no, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's what
Fair
I
alternative. I heard
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's
I heard
amazing for
good, too.
people. Not everybody needs the same thing. So I found the friends who I wanted to be like,
Yeah.
transformed into them, and then got ripped away from them.
Oh.
That is why I changed, like 100%. Like I was like, well, I just worked so hard to get all of my friends,
And then got kicked
and then
out.
got them ripped away from me. Yeah, it was terrible. And then when I was a freshman, I was just like, I don't know, dude. I don't know when the consciousness started coming into play. Like I've never thought about it. That's why it's fun having long form podcasts.
Yeah,
because you
absolutely.
actually learn things about yourself. I don't know when the consciousness came into it.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know. And then I guess through high school, like
Well, obviously you're successful and like through the rest of high school, right?
I had a 0. So the youngest person to be on probation in Montana, lowest grade point average to ever graduate high school in Montana.
How do you do?
0.8.
These are some weird records here.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And I'm not proud of them. Oh, and 46 misdemeanors in one day. Those are 3 that I hold. Yeah. Like, and that's not cool. I'm not bragging.
No, these are
Anybody should
weird.
aspire to be. They're fucking weird.
Yeah, these are weird records here.
Just stacks of tickets, dude.
It's kind of funny, yeah. Like, I know it's funny, and we live in a house where, do you know what Christian thought was cool? So I thought it was cool. Taping the tickets together on the wall. So I had.
I do too.
So yeah,
That was my trophy.
he's 6 years. He's 6. My brother's 6 years older than me. I'm like, come look at my wall, you fucking pussy. Come look at this, like.
Just 1,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Like
It was
the
not
whole
cool.
wall. He had to move the bed out.
I graffitied everything, dude. Like everything was graffitied in our room growing up.
Yeah.
Tables.
Sure.
grow up
Yeah, I
You
saw-
grew up together?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what's up.
But he's 6 years older than me too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And he was a bloody cunt to me too. So don't even feel bad.
He's a cunt too.
Yeah.
Bloody
The
cunt.
only good thing.
Hey,
he
but
did
no,
to me-
dude, I did like, but me, unlike you and Christian, me and Levi were close. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, like you raised me, yeah.
yeah, like we,
Like everything.
even
he
today,
did,
you know what I mean?
did.
We're fucking tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
butthole.
his influence is fucking on me because like this guy's such a solid person in general that it's helped me, dude. Which is weird. Like I'm supposed to be the one helping him. It's totally not that way.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's funny because
fact.
like we talk about all these inspirations. This is no reason to fucking start crying, Christian. Whatever. Like we talk about all these inspirations. Let's say I make $10 million off of stand up in my life. If he wasn't my older brother and my mom wasn't a meth addict and all of that situation, I wouldn't be in stand up because he's actually showed me stand up. So yeah, like that.
He's your biggest fan. Did you know that?
Yeah, he has to be. From age fucking 3rd grade to when I was a.
He's your
7th
biggest
grader.
fan, dude.
I
Like
imagine so.
every time you do a show, like, and he films it, he's
Yeah,
like, dude, you gotta see this shit.
You know what's crazy? Is my
He is, right?
Right? I showed my nephew how to make beats, like when he was like 12. That was 6 years ago. He fucks
Gino,
so hard on
Gino
beats,
makes
dude.
beats now hard as
He's my
fuck,
nephew, dog.
dude.
Like, damn.
It's crazy.
That shit's clean.
I was. Dude,
Yeah, it's all
nuts,
right.
That's
actually.
true too. Like, God, it's weird. Like, it's crazy.
So you get out of high school, now you jump into college. You said you failed, like you.
Oh, dude,
it was a
it's been
failed
terrible.
experiment or
Fucking
something.
Absolutely been terrible.
Yeah.
What were you going for?
So people didn't think I was a loser on Instagram. all
Okay,
my Instagram
okay. Who?
friends.
I mean, what were you going for? I mean, there's got to
there
be
was
like
nothing. There was so I went there for public speaking because I knew I wanted to be a motivational speaker when I was.
That's what I was
17 years old.
asking. Yeah. Okay.
It's such the douchiest term. I call it public speaker because I don't. If your term is life coach or motivational speaker, you should switch it to douchebag because yeah, like that's.
What? All right. So why?
Why what?
Why?
Did I want to be a motivational
Yeah.
speaker? Oh,
Like,
'cause
no,
I-
what brought you there then?
Oh, I went through all of that pain that we just talked about.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
said
yeah.
I don't want anybody else to feel this pain. And
So
when-
that's the empath in you.
100%.
And you're like, fuck it. I want to inspire motherfuckers.
And then you know what's insane to me? What I've learned is fucking insane. That people that grew up way better than me have it way worse than me.
Oh, it's a weird thing,
It makes
dude.
no fucking
So
sense.
I don't like to throw anybody else's out there. So I'll just say.
Never.
So I will say, coming from a poor background, right?
It's
I was raised
good.
with so much love. Like we had a lot of love.
That's
in
a
our-
lot like what we had to hold on to, right?
That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we didn't have money, so we had love. You know what I mean? And
Sustenance, we had to make that.
yeah. So like, when I got around rich fucking people, dude, and I seen a vision like
You didn't
into their
understand
lives.
problems at first, did you?
No,
Fuck no, you
they're
didn't.
fucking like white. Like I won't even say white. Like white people. Like what is it?
Personas.
Suburbia. Like suburbia. White
Yeah.
suburbia is fucking chaotic, dude.
It's
There's
terrible.
so much judgment and so much.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, dude. It's like it's almost.
Pressure.
That's why people watch the Kardashians, I think, dude, because it is like that in suburbia. You have everybody that grew up together in the same households
They
that
can't have
pit
problems.
against each other.
They can't have
It's-
problems
it's-
because of how great their life is. Do you know how trapped in a box you would feel if you were allowed to never have problems?
It's so weird.
Just
It's
talking
so
about the box
weird,
last
dude.
night.
It's
Like,
so
that's
weird.
insane to me.
Like what I remember seeing that transition like in my life, and I was watching it because I was introduced to it, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on in this house?" You know what I mean?
It's insane to me.
Yeah,
I
dude.
literally think it's a benefit growing up with nothing.
Yeah.
A benefit.
And it shapes you. It really does.
Of course.
I feel like it makes you appreciate what you have.
Humble.
And I
Humble from a young age.
And I never get used to anything.
The fuck?
I actually did that shit.
What do you mean by that,
I
Christian?
never get used to anything. Kanan or Christian? Were you asking
No,
me?
Kanan, yeah.
Okay. No, I just like if I got a million, like you just get used to things in a relationship. You get used to something. You have a certain amount of money. You just keep getting used to it.
Yeah.
I would be thankful every day, and I think it's because of how I grew up. If I see my dog, I don't have a dog. I had an ex-girlfriend's dog. Whatever. On the 500th day, I explode with the same love that I did on the first day.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I just don't get used to anything. And I feel like that's something that they have a hard... Because they're so used to being rich and happy that they get trapped in a box where they're not allowed to not be that. And then they get called ungrateful, like the white people that we're talking about.
Yeah. And I don't even mean to be racist, but it's like that, dude.
Well, I'm white.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Saudi Arabia.
It's not a
Well,
racist.
blow these
It's not.
motherfuckers
It's
up
not a
now.
racist
I
thing,
am
but like,
Saudi Arabia.
but you know the term white. You know what I mean? Like,
Indian.
yeah.
Indian.
That's a great way of living, dude.
Yeah, like, I don't know why. Like, I never got old, dude. I dated that girl for 5 years. And I used to squeeze her after 5 years of excitement of seeing her still every day. It's like nothing ever gets old to me. It's weird. It's like something that
That's
I
awesome,
wish that I could
actually.
give.
That is awesome. That's what I was
wish
thinking.
that I could give
Because I'm an
people
ungrateful
that.
prick.
That should be in your stand-up.
No, you guys.
is.
Why I'm
Yeah.
different in stand-up? Why? Okay, Jay-Z. Oh, we'll talk about it when we get to stand-up. I won't forget that. That's something.
That's inspirational. Like, cause I've never thought like that. Like, cause I hate mundane lifestyles, dude. That's why I think I'm an agent of chaos sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, if I get too comfortable.
Jordan Peterson's book, it's an antidote to chaos. That's what it's called.
Yeah, like, I swear to God, like, because I hate, like, I'm scared of mundane lifestyle.
Fucking terrible.
Like, I be living in that every day. I'm like, all of a sudden, then I fucking, I'll just drink for no reason. Like, why am I doing this? Well, it's because I needed to. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's no excuse for it. Really, you know what I mean? I needed to throw a curveball into my straight life. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Of course.
I don't know.
think that's weird at all.
It is though. For someone to think like you, it prevents those thoughts.
Of course.
Right.
It's a grateful way of
I-
thinking, dude.
I
Like,
am mundane. I just do.
I don't
Same.
know. Like, so this is one of the reasons
Like
that
a
I talk
railroad
about.
track.
The only person that I talk recklessly around is my mother. The only person that I can say anything, because I know she's not going to judge it. And there was this other girl that I met. I could swear to God, could say anything to her, and nothing is crazy. I swear to God, in the non-cockiest way, I feel like I have the perfect life. I have the perfect balance of everything. You know, it can come off cocky, whatever. Like, that little detail that we just talked about is almost perfect somehow. Everything in my life is like that. It's the weirdest thing ever. And I told my mom that, 'cause even my cons, I have them mastered.
so with your perfect style of life, do you classify your wiener as perfect? How big is your dick?
Talk about a segue.
That's a good segue.
That was a really good one. It's average, for sure.
Okay, what's average?
Listen, I've told multiple people this. I think I could be in the Guinness Book of World Records, and not for how big the dick is, for how small it can get. Like, I'm talking percentage growth.
Okay.
Percentage growth.
Okay, so
I could be in the Guinness Book of World Records, where if we get my dick as small as it gets,
yeah,
and then you get me rock solid,
Yeah.
the percentage increase, I would be
per
in
capita.
No.
The
Per
grow
capita
amount.
growth.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
The
first
grow
place
amount.
all day.
Nah, second place.
Yeah.
We got the same shit.
Yeah. Same shit.
All right, so inch wise.
6
On a good day.
0.5. I don't know. I've never measured my dick, boys. Isn't that weird?
That's fucking odd.
I feel like that's a flip too.
That's a
I
cap.
swear to
That's
God.
a-
Like I would lie. I do stand-up comedy, you guys.
That's a full cap, dude.
You smack us.
You never have measured your wiener next to
Without
anything?
THC.
I'm next to anything. Like, I just pull out a remote. What the
Yeah.
Oh, there's THC in
So,
it?
so you
Thing.
I was just. It's
I'm
just
not,
hard
dude. I'll
candy,
fuck
brother.
you up if is there weed in this?
No. It's not weed, bro.
It's not weed. I'd be
Don't
fucking
play that shit.
leaning out over
No.
here.
We wouldn't drug you, dude. That's weird.
That's kind of hot.
That is weird.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna drug you with this.
Like on THC.
you mentioned your love life a little, right?
Yeah.
Are you a
So,
man of
I was
many or
gonna
a
say,
man
yeah.
of none right now?
girl
No.
or girls?
Girls or girls? No.
Or girls on
nobody's
girls.
right.
No interest?
No.
Not really.
Glory.
Is that because you're moving?
No.
So no reason to pursue?
You get randos? Just don't care.
I'm different in that aspect to you guys. Like, I don't get pussy. I have the ability.
That's what my boy Rigo says. He's like, whatever.
That's the weirdest thing, dude.
I have
Because
the
like you seem
ability
like
to,
you
but I don't care.
right.
Yeah. Do not
Yeah.
care about getting pussy. Like my body count is extremely low compared to my friends. It's fucking ridiculous. And they think I'm weird, and it's weird because I live with a buddy and he has the same exact morals as me. I know. I just feel like it should be spread. But I'm not a fucking virgin, but I just think sex should be
Are you
between two
not?
people that love each other. No, I'm
Okay,
I'm
good. I'm just
Wow.
Yeah, like I just think if I don't have sex,
You like so?
it's gonna be so amazing when me and my wife do it. What the fuck? It's gonna be amazing, and that's why I want to spend. that
Keenan,
time
you're
on
gonna
it.
get a lot of pussy just from you saying that, bro.
I won't fuck them. I'm being serious, dude. I don't care
Okay.
about how hot a girl is at all. Do not give a fuck.
So
Like if a girl thought like I did, because I'm fucking perfect. No, I'm kidding. Dude, there was this girl that I met a while ago. First girl, she's kind of cute. She is kind of cute.
When did you break up?
Then I met.
Hold on. When did you break up?
9 months ago. Out of a
So you
5-year
got
relationship.
you got a while then.
oh,
Okay.
that's
So
like,
you got,
yeah,
9
Christian
months.
wasn't wrong. Like you guys were right around the same time.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
She just mentally stimulated me. Mm-hmm. She became hotter after meeting her personality, and I was like,
this is the one that you just kind of met randomly. Okay, recently.
oh my
Fairly
God.
recently.
I date her right now for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Like, and have no, like, that is my type. Not maybe necessarily not her.
Yeah.
But there'd be no point in
The
me ever-
intellect on her though.
Oh God. Yeah.
Okay.
I just would never even. That's my type. So there's no point in even dating a girl or fucking a girl that isn't like that. That's the way that I view it.
Okay.
Fair.
So
Okay.
there's literally no point. I don't know, and I'd like. Whether you don't think it's attractive or not as a woman, I guarantee you my wife would be so proud to be like, yeah, dude, like he has a really low body count. And I'm the only person that he desires to have sex with and have sex with. It'd make your wife feel good. If you say it's not, you're a fucking liar. You can go ask
Yeah,
your
100%.
girlfriends right now. They'd be like,
100%.
oh my God, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, why wouldn't I set my wife up for that? Like, I'm gonna try to be perfect for her, and then that's a pro on top.
Dude,
of
you
it.
are an inspiration, really.
It's really how, like, it's really, I'm just who I am. Yeah.
That's cool though.
No, you're a fucking inspiration.
Thank you. Like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I fuck with that. True inspiration, because we have lots of.
And I'm wickedly loving. So one of the things of the way we grew up, I think physical touch, the reason why.
I hug everybody,
You
dude.
said you have a very loving. We
Yeah.
didn't. We weren't close at all. Like, I guess to an extent, but there was no like hugs. There was no kisses. There was no "I love you. I'll be back." Like we kind of like fended for ourselves in a way.
Yeah.
So now like physical touch is like a thing that I need.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's why I give everyone hugs, because there's a lot. I think a lot of people like that in society now, that they just don't get loved. You know what I mean?
No, and a lot of people don't, and it's the
My mom about hugged someone in 20 past 4, like the last time she was here, I don't know, a month ago, and that girl about started crying. But mom
Yeah.
knew she needed a hug, bro.
It's just weird. I mean,
said-
society's so unloved right now that I think it's important to give those out.
fucking evil and terrible. That's what society is right now.
Yeah.
Can't say the word. Male violent. Somebody say malevolent. There we go.
I watched a show called
Male violent.
what is it? The Guys or something like that. It's and it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be about men and masculinity and what we grew up to as men in the 90s. Everything was bulked up, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I always get so uncomfortable as a comedian saying that last name. I don't do it. I can't. I can't risk that shit. I get shot with a fucking unregistered
Actually, I
weapon
just
right
seen
on
that. I was gonna say, I
right
just
on
seen that.
site.
That's his name.
I just seen that on TikTok. They're like, things we need to cancel. Salt and Vin, because it's got the
Yeah,
word in it.
absolutely.
And he's like, this guy, the governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna say it because that's his
no
name.
shit. I'm fucking around.
I know, I get it, but no, but
He's a
it's
comedian.
it's a point though. You know what I mean? Like
of
people are,
It wasn't a real cancel thing either. But,
Yeah, it was a fake one.
but we're living in that world.
but we are.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean? It's so weird.
I seen someone trying to cancel Hank Hill this morning.
It's
just
worth
laughed at their comment.
watching. It's called The Guys, and the guys means like the mask, like a guys,
Yeah.
but it's supposed to represent men.
D guys?
The Guys,
No.
and it's a documentary on
It's fucking with you. I don't know
masculinity,
what
and it's fucking hardcore, dude. It shows how brainwashed like the industry has made us to act manly and shit.
Oh my
You know,
God.
it's fucking good,
One
dude.
thing I've learned is to be Kainan.
Yeah, dude. That's
Dramatically. I
Someone-
don't let anything out. Like, none of that shit will ever affect me. I don't even pay attention to it, if you want to be honest. I don't even fucking know about it because I don't care to know about it.
my my brother-in-law said that it's a joy to be around me because I'm so unlike some of his friends that are just filled with testosterone. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be in any part of that.
because he lives in Vaughn.
No, it's testosterone. He has a set of friends that are fucking.
I hate it.
You know what I mean?
And
Like
theoretically, I should be like that. Like I lift a lot, and I've wrestled my whole life, and like I don't mind stuff like that.
It's-
But I don't like acting like that.
it's
at
a
all.
stain, dude, on individuals, dude, that act like
Some
that.
girls find it attractive, isn't that?
I don't know
fucking weird?
why.
Isn't that fucking
I
weird?
don't get it,
Women
dude.
are retarded. No.
Yeah.
It is, right?
They just all stopped watching this. And
So
it
let's
was a
say-
joke, ladies.
Let's say in a few years, Kainan, let's just do this. 5 years from now, you were offered a contract, right? What would you want your contract to look like?
Like, how structured would you want it to be?
You can't fuck with the First Amendment and what I do. You're not gonna. I'm going like what Joe Rogan did with Spotify. He said the only reason I'm signing this is I'm going to do exactly what I was going to do, and nobody's gonna question it.
He kind of ran into a rut there too, just recently, actually.
I haven't seen it. What's up?
For having Alex Jones as like his first
Yeah,
official
yeah.
one in the Red Room.
It was
Who
it was
gives a
Alex Jones,
fuck,
yeah.
dude. Alex
It
Jones.
was the Alex Jones thing.
No,
Yeah.
Alex Jones is
100%.
right most of the time. If I'm gonna be honest.
Even if it takes 14 years, Alex Jones has been proven fucking right.
I used to fuck with Al Jones so hard, dude, until
still do.
True. Ty
like
did.
I really did, dude. But this is like during my journey in college and shit, though. Like I was really reaching out into different knowledge of different things. And Alex Jones was talking about a lot of good shit, dude. But when he lost me, it was the same time that people started to cancel the Sandy Hook thing when kids were shot and killed. And he's like, "Oh, it was fake. Them kids never died."
No,
That was a little. That was.
that
a,
was rough.
Oh, it's just it's like
But he's like, all right, I got that one wrong. He's like, I got
if
that
he
one wrong.
admitted
He's
it,
like,
it
I'm
should
1
take
for
it down
19.
a couple pegs.
right. Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, he needs to, yeah. There's like, I love this thing Ben Shapiro says, facts don't care about your feelings. You gotta make sure it's a fact before you start slamming those out, Alex Jones. But I don't know if it's a fact either, so I'm not gonna critique the guy at all.
And,
to be honest, I think he's a fucking
And because
genius.
he's so right, you have to question if he was right then. You know what I mean? Like,
Even when people have been proven wrong, I was like, maybe he knows what he's talking
They
about.
are crisis actors, and I'm telling you, this is true.
dude, he fucking.
One of the hardest clips I've laughed at was
Turning the frogs gay?
no, it was a meme, and it said, how did you, in the stock market, like we just had the biggest bull run, one of the biggest bull runs in history.
Yeah.
It's when your tax person says, how did you manage to lose money in the biggest bull market we've ever had? And then it goes to a clip of him, and he goes, I'm kind of retarded. That's so fucking funny, dude. That was one of the best memes I've seen.
Dude, he's I still fuck with Alex Jones, dude. You're like, cause he's right, dude. Like when he has the when he's right, he's right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He's one of the
And
individuals.
my source has the documents. He's like, yeah, you.
I like when Joe calls him out too, cause he was on that.
He
video,
was
and
very
he's,
tough.
he's like, Joe's like, well, let's see the fucking documents, you know?
Well, I don't have them with me here today. All right, then why'd you?
No, because Joe is so good at interviewing. It's fucking like what did Peterson say about Joe? He's just tough, and he's going to dig and make you have the answers. And
you
he'll
can't
call
beat
you,
him up.
and he'll call. Yeah, well, it's not like it would ever escalate to that either. He just
That's also
he
true.
demands information from people in a non like tyrannical way.
No, it's
He just asks for
inviting
it.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but he's tough at the same time. He won't like if you're gonna talk, you better know what the fuck you're talking
I
about.
think
and have
Joe's
your
is-
point straight.
Joe's so unjudgmental that he
amazing.
gives you that platform where like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like, I'll let you say what you want to say because I'm not judging you. I don't really care. I've seen a wild shit. I've hosted Fear Factor and watched people eat shit.
Oh god, I've seen. absolutely
He's done the man
disgusting.
show. He's the man, dude.
Like, you know, like, straight up, like, you know how they have Jamie?
Yeah.
I've, like, fucking literally sat there and, like, listened to a podcast where Jamie just got served.
Well, no, he's kind of mad
Like,
disrespectful to
Jamie knows,
Jamie.
like, what's up, but, like, he don't at the same time.
Oh, he's
And they just
literally
serve
told
his
Jamie. It's
ass.
literally
So,
like
listening to, like, oh, this is rough. Like, Jamie's having a hard time right now. Like, damn.
I think there's a really good friendship involved with that, though.
it has to be.
You know what I mean?
But no, it's weird. I've read that it was really bad. I've read that it was really not a good relationship between those two.
Really?
But I don't know.
Between Jamie
I don't
and
know.
Joe?
Yeah.
Really? I never.
I don't know. It's
You heard
because it
the
was
same thing?
yeah. It's because it was Brian Redband first, then Jamie. And I don't know if it's like
Jamie was there from episode 1, though. He was there.
I have no idea.
no, he wasn't.
Yeah,
That's
he
Brian
was.
Redband.
No, when Joe Rogan started.
That's Brian
doing that
Redband.
shit,
Are you sure?
You know when
100%.
Joe Rogan started Straight
I can
up,
look it up.
Joe
As I say, I can
Rogan
look it up
started
right
doing
now.
shit in his bedroom.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
No, it's
It was
like his
that-
living room.
Those are
yeah.
the worst episodes ever.
Yeah, they just interrupt.
Back
Literally,
to your
they're sitting on
contract.
the couch. It
Back
looks
to
like shit.
back to
On
Kainan's
his
contract.
bed,
Oh
he
yeah,
talks about
structured
it.
contract.
He wants complete control over his
You
content.
can't fuck with what I talk about.
Yeah.
I don't even like how they did the Chappelle thing at all. But that's how they do it, because it's a game that's thrived to fuck you and make money off of you.
Well,
That's
in the
kind of what they
beginning,
have
he
to
didn't
do.
have it right. He couldn't smoke cigarettes in the beginning. Remember that? He was just constantly
Is
going.
that why he does it now?
Yeah.
He does it every. He got a fucking Mark Twain award and smoked on stage.
Yeah,
He said,
he
"What are you
did.
gonna do?"
Said,
Yeah.
"Fuck you."
Yeah, he said, "What are you gonna do? Kick me out before I get the prize?" This is called leverage.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you remember the first skit that he did on there, he kept gesturing a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like it was
No, and he was like, and you're probably wondering why I keep doing this.
One of the
Yeah.
reasons why I drink, the only reason that I ever have a beer on stage is because of the anticipation that he builds when he hits a cigarette.
yeah,
So sometimes before I do a punchline, I'll pick up the beer and drink it, and then ponder.
like the
and
Ron
then
White
say
shit.
it. Yeah.
Ron White does it well.
Yeah, like the reason why I do it is because I see Chappelle do it, and I was like, well, I don't smoke cigarettes. Definitely not gonna pick up that habit. Where's a Bud Light bottle at, please?
Yeah.
That's your
But
beer
dude-
choice. Huh?
This is,
Money wise, we'll have to see how much better I get.
would it be $1 million first time?
More.
More.
Yeah.
Not signing unless it's over. Okay.
I don't
That's
think, like,
that's
I,
dude. I mean, do you know how big that is though? Like, so 50 Cent.
He said he's patient.
Hold on.
So.
Do you know 50 Cent? His career is just phenomenal, right? His contract was $1 million with Shady.
His first one.
Yeah.
I'm going to do so much more than just stand up.
But look what he did with $1 million.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We're going to have to see how much better I get. But if I keep doing what I'm doing now and I actually start expanding and doing like the entrepreneurial talks, the speeches about how to live a happier life, and the stand up, it's not just going to be a fucking stand up set that Netflix is going to pay me. They're going to pay for a documentary too. Like I think
it'd be a fun person to watch. But that's why I'm just confused, because I would watch your shit on YouTube, but you don't have a channel. Or, I'd watch your stories more on fucking Instagram, but you're not vlogging enough,
I haven't even started, but when I do, it's going to be
It would be worth
Are you
watching,
gonna
dude.
do I think you should do like a GoPro.
the second that I start. I've seen that too.
Or like an entourage, somebody that's willing to follow you around all the time.
Absolutely. But then you gotta fucking pay them, and I don't know why, but I like
Nah, I
them.
don't-
Not yet, dude.
No, I mean,
Christian, dude, he
Well,
fucks,
he's have-
dude, just because he
Christian's
believes
got
in
a
the
job,
show.
you guys. I'm moving for I want to be gone for a year, and I want to have. We're gonna pay for an apartment, and I'm going to be going places.
Somebody would
every
just
single
follow you around for the journey, bro.
week. I didn't know that people do that.
You know
If
what I
somebody
mean?
did that, abso-fucking-lutely. What the fuck? Like as of right now, I want to do shows in Texas.
You know what would be
Florida.
inspirational is you finding a bum that fucks with you, dude, and you fucking change his
Just go
life.
tell him jokes.
No, just have him change his
Hey,
life.
you already sleep on the ground. Fucking come with me.
Yeah,
We're
you-
gonna go sleep all over the city.
How about
we're gonna go sleep on many different benches, buddy, in many different cities.
could you imagine
ready?
how fucking cool that story would be though? Like, hey, I'm gonna change your fucking life, dude.
You're gonna come with me. They're usually not that trustworthy. I don't think.
But could he be?
Oh, no.
But
Usually, yeah.
if you pick the right bum,
Hey, I'm gonna put my wallet right here and I'm gonna go to sleep. Don't touch it.
nah. So I will rent you a different motel or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
But then that brings in the money factor.
Sure. But I mean, if you're paying them out of
And I hate feeling like a burden, even though I don't know that'd be a burden.
that, wouldn't it
at
be,
all.
dude?
I know,
His
but, like,
life had no meaning.
Oh, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. If
It's
somebody
a-
wanted to follow,
It's just an idea.
I would,
you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I would love a photographer to come and record all my sets.
wouldn't that be a
Fucking
crazy idea?
love
Like,
it.
cool idea? Like, hey, I'm gonna give you a purpose in life. Change your
Oh
life.
God, that was terrible. Like that, what happened?
I don't know. I just thought it was a neat idea. If I could, I would.
No, I would.
Christian volunteered himself to follow you
And I
around
said
for a year.
absolutely, dude. No, the next,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
I want to
Well,
talk about your venues, dude. Your favorite venue, first venue, last venue.
Elevation was the first one. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. It would fucking see. Everybody says it goes. It did.
I watched it, dude. Like on Christian's
The very first one?
Yeah,
Gray
on the
shirt?
computer. Yeah,
Over and we watched
yeah. We
We
watched
did
it here.
watch it, the whole thing here.
There was so many. There was stereotypical jokes in there. I was talking too fast. I cussed too much. And it was my first time. I don't give a fuck.
That's why I didn't. I think that's. And I'm a critic, dude. I tell a lot of people
I
that
told you I hated it, didn't I?
I'm a spectator.
We watched it, and I told
He
him
said that.
I hate it.
He's like, Kane. I was like, yeah, I just. Said
And then the second show, you would think that you wouldn't think that If you came to the first show and that was your first time meeting me, and then came to the second show, you'd say, "Does he have a twin brother that acts nothing like him?" Because it was an absolute 360 on how I acted.
Really?
I cussed so much less. I spoke slower. I spoke softer. Yeah, and they both killed, though. They both killed. Dude, there was a point in the second set. It was at Elevation again. So first venue was Elevation. Second one was Elevation.
How much are you getting paid? Are you?
The first one, like between tips and how much I got paid,
Yeah.
it was like $5.50 for 1 hour.
There you
Dope,
go.
dude.
It was just
So you're making money off it.
yeah,
Big time.
and it's fucking amazing. Second one out of Elevation, dude, was I had so much fun. He wasn't there because he was sick as fuck. There
That
was
was
a
that
point
time.
We relate to
Dude,
this.
I fucking murdered. Like, it was amazing. It was fucking amazing. I was shitting on people in the crowd. Everything was going right. I'll tell you, I almost got my ass kicked.
Did you?
Oh,
I think good comedians do fight every once in a while.
oh, Jesus. And they don't want to fuck with me. I'm not saying I'm tough, but I got some psychotic friends and
Yeah.
kind of psycho myself sometimes.
No, we've heard.
Dude, there was a point, I think 12 jokes in a row, back to back to back to back, where people were like smashing their knees, smacking their hands off the table. And it was just rapid fire.
Man, dude.
And then it's so fun because I do 3 different personalities. So the first one, I do stereotypical, easier jokes. First set, cut it. Then I go into how I think stand-up should be done. Third set
Are you
is...
taking intermissions, like
Oh,
breaks?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay.
people can talk about how fucking funny I am in between sets.
Good.
So I take them.
Mingle around, say
And
what's
then
up
the
to
third
people.
one's emotional, and it's how Chappelle does it. I sit on a stool on the third one, and I talk like soft, and then I just fucking smash a joke in there. That's like, but there's a message, there's a political message, there's a how to be happy message, what I'm gonna do in my life, and then just I obliterate jokes all over it. It is my hands down favorite set that I have. Like, most comedians go famous because of a political joke. If I was gonna go famous, it's gonna be off the third set. It is the best thing that I've ever wrote. Like, I read it now and I'm like, dude, I can't even fix this. You're constantly looking for things to fix.
Yeah, right.
If I could nail that set, I promise you, Chappelle, Burr, everybody watch them, they'd be like, dude, that is fucking, like, how old are you? When did you write that set? How long did it take you to write that set? Dude, it took me like 3 weeks.
Dude, it's kind of a weird kid. Like, I just watched an interview with somebody talking about the insider, how clicky fucking comedians, stand-up comedians are, dude.
No, I mean, as
Talking
if you
about
can't
writing
tell
in,
during just the podcast alone. I mean, if you just look at their guests.
it was an interview. Who the fuck said it, dude? Chris Tucker maybe was fucking talking about how like it's like this underground world of fucking like shared non-sharing jokes like type of shit, dude. And like it's like, you know how rappers have beefs, dude?
Yeah.
That's how it is like in this like comic world, dude.
I literally think I don't
Like,
think
it's
there's a
not
difference.
funny behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That's like the impression that I got of it. Like, yeah, we're funny up here, but back here when fucking we're getting ready for sets, dude, it's like a competition.
Oh my god, that was one of my biggest goals. So when I went to the third venue, which is perfect. That was a great segue. Was Wise Guys, and I was in a room with 19 other dudes, and I literally was like, I want to go first so that all of these motherfuckers leave.
Yeah.
I want to, like, we're not there to be friends. Everybody's like dapping each other up. Check, I'm gonna try this joke tonight. I didn't talk to nobody. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, the dude,
I'm
it's
going-
like that,
I'm going
dude.
to fuck you guys.
That's what-
like, don't let me go first because you guys are gonna leave. I call my buddy Riley. It's a joke, but I'm being serious. I literally want people to watch me and be like, dude, I have to go on after that, and I want them to leave. I want to fuck up people's dreams for sure.
Yeah, no, that I guess it's a thing, dude.
I mean,
It's like a
that's what
thing.
you have to do in that type of industry.
Absolutely,
whereas,
it's
I
like
mean,
I think.
It's a weird thing that people don't know that like it's like a like unfriendly competition back there.
But then when you get a good group of comedians, like they sit back and they talk and they have a beer and like they share.
Shit.
Chappelle calls it
Yeah.
the artistry, and you just sit there and talk with each other, and you love each other. You guys like it's a bond.
That's what Levi, I
that
think's
you
referencing in the
cannot-
podcast.
You cannot fuck with is a bond like that. Like like let's just say Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle's friendship. They both do a show together and they go in the back room. That friendship could never be fucked with.
Right.
Like they probably
Bill
appreciate
Burr's
each
so
other.
funny too, man. That's another funny
Burr?
one. Yeah.
Burr's
People are
fucking hilarious.
crazy. If anybody ever said Bill Burr ain't funny, you deserve the fucking.
One of my
smack
favorites
out your
is
mouth.
Bill Hicks too, man. I fuck with Bill Hicks.
I did two
Tough, dude.
Bill Hicks jokes to end the show. You're supposed to do something like I made it up. You're supposed to do something cool after your fifth set.
Yeah.
So I ran 2 Bill Hicks jokes. I said I'm gonna do some Bill Hicks jokes. Did 2 Bill Hicks jokes. Yeah.
Did it go over well?
You know what's funny? You know how I can tell you how bad the crowd was? I told you the 4th time how bad the crowd was. They didn't laugh. I did a Chappelle joke,
Yeah.
a Carlin joke, and 2 Bill Hicks jokes, and got some chuckles.
No.
That is how pathetic the fucking
Dude, I
crowd
would have
was.
pulled a gladiator out, dude. I would have
no.
pulled the fake invisible
I
sword
started
out and I'm like, are
talking
you not entertained?
No, I started talking shit. I said, there's something fucking anti-intellectual going on. I said, do you guys want me to start talking about airplane food and dogs? Like, I got mad at the crowd. I was talking shit to the crowd. I literally said, you guys are I literally said, you guys are
Because it was
fucking...
getting bad, like, before I dipped.
I got a retard joke, and I said, just like everybody in this
laughing?
crowd that isn't laughing. And nothing. Like, I actually started getting upset and started talking shit. I don't give a fuck about bombing. Like, are you kidding me? And it wasn't even a bomb. Like, bombs are supposed to be painful.
Dude. It
I was
definitely
mad.
shouldn't have been.
Yeah, like, I performed so well, and the jokes were killing.
That sucks, dude.
It makes no sense. I don't get stand-up. That's one thing that I've learned that I don't understand is stand-up.
I think I've never been to a stand-up show yet, and I love stand-up. So, like, I have to go to one of your shows, dude. I know that it's going to...
4 by May. So,
Okay.
You work 7 days.
I work a lot, dude. So, like, that's why I didn't go to your last one.
Yeah,
Because
And you showed
when
up
I got off...
You just got off.
When I got off,
Yeah,
you was
it's
already into your set a while, dude. And I was like, yeah, how long's he been on? He's like, he's been on for a while. And I just started watching it on fucking the internet. I was like, okay.
For sure. That's fucking awesome. It's the funnest thing ever. So that was the 4th. That covers all of them. Yeah, Wise Guys went terrible.
Where's Wise Guys?
In
That didn't
Salt
kill?
Lake. No. That was the first
I was going to say,
bomb.
why
Where is
is
that?
in Salt Lake? It's
Oh.
right by Dave and Buster's.
I bombed so fucking hard. Because my jokes weren't funny. That's why.
You needed to pop some Mormon jokes off, man.
No, listen to me. The last thing, one thing that I promised myself is I'll never do stereotypical jokes. They're fucking cringy, dude. Fast lane jokes, like we just talked earlier. I'll never do a fast lane joke. They're over. Carlin got the best one, and that was 30 years ago, and you shut the fuck up about the fast lane. You have to respect it.
I don't even know the Carlin Fastlane joke.
Well, like, just, if you're in the fast lane, you deserve to die. Like, drive. Don't talk about the fast lane. It's just a very stereotypical thing that
I like your ground rules, man.
Oh, like, and I come up with them on my own. Like, it's just one thing that I made up that I will not do things that other people
You
do.
kind of live a cool little existence, too. Like, your homework is to watch stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? Like,
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then when I
And then go down to the coffee shop and write, dude. That's
I
pretty
almost
dope.
said I get bored. I don't even get bored of it. I've never been bored of it. And then I just start watching Peterson videos. It's Peterson, Ben Shapiro, Carlin, and Gary Vee.
Ben
I've chilled
Shapiro,
out
huh?
I've chilled out on Gary Vee.
I have
It's
too.
a little
It's
hard.
too repetitive for me right now.
No, it's because, and then this is the reason why it's repetitive, because what he talks about, it works. There's
Yeah.
only so many
Yeah,
things that
no,
work,
yeah.
So you have to keep running to it.
The reason why he does it, he wants to brainwash you, but, like, in a good way.
Yeah, I've never thought of that, but I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. I never thought of that. He needs to slow down sometimes.
Yeah, he's a lot.
Yeah, he's a shit ton.
Yeah.
Or him in interviews, he doesn't let other people talk. Like
I
I've been
don't-
doing, right? Fuck, don't. That's literally. what
Even
he
if
does.
I do that, I have a problem with doing that as well,
No, I
man.
don't give a fuck.
No, it's a critique of myself from watching the show, listening to the show, listening to others.
Be going down somewhere and time, like, well, what about this? I'm like, well, what can I not finish?
I've tried to get a little better, you know what I mean, about it, and I think I have.
If it correlates to the story, I don't give a fuck.
That's
Cut
how I
me
feel.
off.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And you need to get it out.
I mean, we let tangents go on, but sometimes way too long.
Yeah.
Just cut it and then.
So like, and that's where we're gonna hold that. And
Your venues are already leading you in different states now. You said you haven't traveled worth a fuck until probably fairly recently, and now you're gonna fucking move. You said you have 2 destinations.
I have 5.
Two,
So it
5
started.
total?
I've sent my
How did
comedy
you
shows
Texas?
to over 100 clubs
yeah.
between Arizona, Southern California, and Las Vegas, which are all relatively
Yeah.
close. For
Don't you think
venues?
LA's like the place you want to be though, or like
Right
Atlanta
now, right
No,
now,
not right now.
Fuck no! It is disgusting there right now. Like they
for
like,
comedy?
yeah,
for
that is where
comedy.
you want to. Yeah, a year ago you want to be in LA or New York.
2 years ago.
2 years. Oh, yeah.
So you said New York, and
Yeah.
I was thinking Atlanta, dude.
No, New York and LA. So when I was, I messaged.
So I know you
Chris
don't watch enough Joe, bro.
I messaged Chris Stefano. He has a
He's
250,000 followers
He's
on
good?
Instagram. Yeah, and he emailed me back, and he gave me this thing of this list of where you can find all the comedy clubs.
Yeah.
40. New York and California have more comedy shows than the rest of the states.
Joe's opening one in Texas.
That's why I wanted to go to Texas. Really
He's
bad.
opening up in a club.
Yeah, he's opening
Wow.
a club for newer
That's where
comedians in
Bill Hicks is
Texas.
from,
Yeah.
Texas.
But so,
Fuck, dude, if you make it on Joe, dude, that's gonna be so cool for you, dude.
dude, I really think like how creative my shit is and how I'm funny as fuck. I don't like that can every time I say something cocky, I always like say I don't want this to come off cocky. I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking hilarious, and I'm creative with it too. Like oh god, it's so hard. Jay-Z literally says, "Dumbed down for my audience and doubled up my dollars" in a song. That's what I felt like at the Hideout.
You're a Jay-Z fan, huh?
I needed to dumb down my material to get these stupid fucks to laugh. at the last show.
Yeah. I felt bad for you. It was good. Like me and Christian were getting it because we're funny, right? Because we all know what you're talking about.
Dude, you were
them,
on the loudspeaker.
They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I had to cut down on the intellectualism. It was weird.
Do you feel like people came in there expecting too much?
No,
Like, I don't understand it. Like,
I don't either.
you going into it.
I felt like it was like arrogant.
Was it like a dinner date? Like people chilling around tables? Like
they knew. It was
No,
gonna be
people were
comedy
sitting. People were sitting down. Like there was still.
maybe it
the
was
bar
the
stuff going
maybe
on?
it's the fucking venue. Like, is you know
No,
what I
it
mean?
was the best venue that we've had, speaker wise and like hearing.
Oh, yeah,
wise,
you could
and
hear 'em.
everybody being attentive was the best venue.
Oh, so it wasn't that. Maybe that's just like
No, it was the people. It was who showed up that
And
day.
it was not my joke. It had nothing to do.
He was
with
ripping on the table, and they were like, "Ha ha."
Dude, yeah, you did crowd work too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did crowd work, and it just.
And it went. That went well. The
That
hardest.
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, they
You
probably
kept
laughed
giving
their-
the bitch the same shit. the
Yeah,
whole
so
time.
it was the first
Oh,
heckler.
where's my Stevie at? Like, yeah.
So Texas is like number one or what?
As of right now, yeah, but Southern California is number one.
When
That's
it
what I
opens
was
back
thinking
up, though.
too, man.
LA, son.
Joe said he'll go back once it starts opening back up, but for now he's just gonna keep it kicking.
So I might
Texas.
want to go kick it in Texas, and you can go like shows in Texas and Florida because both of them do not give a fuck right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
they're
all-
full
I want to
open.
get to a point where I can do stand up 6 nights a week. That's all I want.
Yep, that's what they say you need to do.
Where's the ultimate venue? Improv?
No, I think it's just any venue in fucking New York and LA, any of them. To get into them, you have to have followers on
Yeah, yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
You have
Do
to have a
you?
YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, you can't just.
That's
go
what I'm
into
saying.
it
There's like this
scrub, yeah.
secret world, bro. That like it's real, dude. Like, I wish I could fucking remember
Okay, so
that.
you want to
Laugh
get into those
Factory,
places, but you
probably.
haven't
No, the-
started any
no, not
of
the
your
Laugh Factory.
social
Fuck
media
no.
yet.
No, not yet.
Dude,
I know, it's a
dude,
goofy thing.
The
It's
crazy.
ultimate fucking place to go is where, in New York.
The Comedy Store.
The Comedy Store,
It's the other
yeah.
thing, dude. We're fucking like.
I was thinking improv,
Improv
dude.
New York.
It's improv,
It's
right?
improv for
And,
New
like,
York.
they will
Improv's a
literally
very
go
popular
up
Yeah.
and do their
everywhere.
set and like the literally.
But if you
big
can get your name on an
comics
improv
will
list, you can get on
bomb
any
that
improv
stage.
list in the town.
Absolutely.
Like,
So
big
the Laugh,
comics
I've sent
will
all of
bomb
my
on
shit
that
to the
stage.
Laugh Factory, and they said I'm accepted at any Laugh Factory.
Shut
in the
up.
United States, yeah.
So you're doing well.
What?
Yeah. I've sent everything to.
That's
yeah.
like an accomplishment
I mean,
in
you can't.
itself.
I mean, I don't think you can get Wise Guys without sending them something either.
Yeah, I just sent white guys some shit too, and they fucking sucked. Never go back ever. If they offered me money to go back, I'd tell them to go fuck
Did you
themselves.
did you make good money there?
Really?
Oh, I could have got $100 and I just left.
You just left.
I left my $30 mask. I had to get out of there, and not with embarrassment, with anger.
Wow.
Some kid was like, "Hey, bro, keep working on your material." He was like, the jokes there, like, my sister's cute, and like I thought, hey, I might fuck her.
That's no, dude.
Is that a good joke at all? It's not
On
funny at all.
our end, maybe. It's
So like,
it's
no,
like
the reason why you guys
maybe,
are
but-
laughing is because I just caught you so off guard. You had no idea what the fuck
I didn't know what I was walking
A
into.
dude went on a stage and said that and got laughs. Some other dude went up there.
You're in a Mormon community where the wife sharing's okay. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't give a fuck. That's not a good joke. I went up there with some complex shit. I took the 3 best jokes that worked at Elevation because I only had 3 minutes. Otherwise, guys, bomb for 3 minutes.
do me a favor. Can you run a skit real quick?
No,
3 minutes.
you guys, you can't ask me. I'll just start it in a second.
Run us 3. Come on.
No, I'll give it to you guys. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be here for a while. I'll give it to you when I feel necessary.
Fair.
You can't just put it on spot like that.
Okay.
All right.
What do you do for a living besides comedy? What's your income? How do you get income?
Gain revenue.
Okay, so this
Is a question.
it's
This
like
is a
I
real
have-
question for me,
It's
man.
like I have the craziest life possible. Like if I haven't already freaked you guys out, I'm about to freak you out. It's weird. I started selling shit on eBay.
No, dude.
So I bought a this is before I found out who Gary Vee was. Before. So I was really into GameCube games. Holy shit, yeah. Guess I was a little bit of a gamer. Me and my buddies we shred Strikers, Mario Strikers.
Dude, I would have
fuck
never,
anybody up.
ever expected you to say what you just said.
Listen to me. If I ever make it big in this world, I will take a
Strikers?
GameCube to the shows like Logic does. I fuck all of my friends up in it, and I'm talking like I have like wicked weird
hella
skill. No, I'm
good?
talking like best in the fucking world. The shit.
At
I
Strikers.
fuck up legendary mode. If you guys played it,
Well,
they
I'm gonna
did
clip
20
this. Where we
PCU.
at?
No,
I'll put it out there.
9:55, but that doesn't help you at all.
Yeah.
I have no idea when we started. So.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm the shit at it. I play legendary, and I'll fuck up legendary, and like they don't play games. The computer knows what you're gonna do. it has the buttons that you're hitting.
How did you get into selling shit on eBay?
So okay, yeah, exactly.
I'm still stuck on that,
Okay,
dude.
sorry. So I bought a Strikers in town for $3.
I didn't even know eBay was like still a thing for that.
Dude. I bought Strikers for $3 on eBay, and then it was selling for 27. And I was like, so I sold the shit because I have problems and I just need money. It's weird. I love the game. I said, fuck the game. I need money. And I didn't even need it. I just wanted money. And then I just started posting every single week in search of GameCube games, bro. I hit the lotto. Like, I probably bought like 25 GameCube games. I'm talking $3 a pop. The biggest one is I sold Super Smash Bros. For $66. I bought it for $3. And that was one of the games. Super Mario Sunshine was trending at like 42. I got a bunch of those. Every Mario Party trends for around 33. I was getting them for $3. There was some, I would just show people's houses and they'd be like, dude, just fucking take them. Wait, like, because they don't even want $3. They're just like, just take the games. It's like,
I have a GameCube.
So then I moved
I had a few
into
games, I think.
this is gonna be so much fun. Then I moved into like bodybuilding supplements, and I started selling bodybuilding supplements, and there became a point where I'm very radical. I don't know why. Like I just when I do things, I make.
What do you
sure to
mean? Like
hard.
you're so we have.
Like when you start selling supplements,
I'm
you
gonna
should start
I'm
with
gonna mention them
$100.
by name. TNT, right?
Yeah.
So are you?
No, not even a little bit.
Okay.
So I do this thing. So like, what I mean by radical is like you usually start out with like $100. Like I'm gonna buy $100 of these. But he's like, well then they're $50 a bottle. I can only sell them to you for 50 if you give me 100.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what about 1,000? He's like, well then I can do it this price.
Yeah.
And I looked at my bank account and I had $7,500 in there because I roofed this reason before. So I had really good money. I said, what about $7,500? He goes, I'll give them to you for $20 a bottle. You give me $7,500. Send him $7,500. How big of a package showed up to Paps?
Oh no.
Hey, within a week I was sold out and I was selling people bottles that I didn't have.
Oh no.
So I
Really?
bought 5 different types.
At how many a pop?
Like
100,
so,
I thought.
Yeah.
no, so I think $7,500 divided
No, what were
by.
you selling it by?
Oh, I was selling them for like 80.
There you go.
Yeah, like I was making like 300.
God
So I
damn.
think after, so the way that I set it up is I paid an eBay promotion thing, and then I paid shipping.
So you are like a little Gary Vee, dude.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why I fuck with him.
Yeah.
So
No, you
heavy.
are like a little Gary Vee.
So what I did is I added up. So PayPal's gonna take 2.9, eBay's gonna take 10, so 12.9% plus 30 cents. PayPal has a 30%
Yeah.
transaction thing, and then I paid for the eBay promotion. So I made sure I made 250% on everything that I sold. So I didn't even care about the price. Like I could have made more money, but my brain is so weird.
You're
And I
so
said-
fucking little smart. You're smart
I
little
said,
dude, man.
I said I don't give a fuck. I want to sell them. I want 250% profit. So because then I can plug in my numbers. If I'm gonna put in 20K, I'm gonna get this much back.
Yeah.
I think over a year I bought 42K worth.
Damn.
So then I have this
What was growth, or your gross?
a lot.
A
ridiculous-
100?
No less. 60ish.
There you
You're
go.
the first person I've ever told that, and I just told it to whoever's gonna watch this.
Who's-
60ish.
Fuck them.
And then I roofed for another season.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
We've
Who
had,
cares? I mean,
we've had hundreds of $1,000s on here, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
Okay,
not even a
thank God.
joke. Yeah.
Thank
maybe
God.
millions of dollars. We don't know.
Yeah.
But
Who?
We've had Laser, dude, who owns fucking
gonna say,
production
this
company.
man
Yeah,
right
dude.
here. He owns a supplement company.
Yeah, what? You guys got his phone number? His address?
Yeah. No. Well, I have his
Jesus,
direct
I was
contacts.
getting
Yeah.
all dark on you. Yeah. So then I roofed another season, made really good money. My boss is a fucking great guy, dude. He just pays the dick out of us. We work hard, but he overpays us so much money. Like fucking, there's no reason a 22-year-old should make as much money as me and my buddies make. And then I moved into car audio gear. Do you know how hard it is to package? Oh, I gotta show you a picture because this will be funny. Do you know how hard it is to package packages? When you roof at 7 a.m. and you're up at 2,
Packages?
like I have to pack up thousands of bottles.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have like help from anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it by myself until 2 a.m. and then I wake up in the morning and then I go roof and then
Then you go to the gym, work out for 2 hours, and fucking.
the best feeling in the world is when you're roofing, making what I make roofing, and I have my phone hooked up to the speaker and you can.
You're a
eBay,
cash cow.
eBay goes cha-ching. It goes on the music. Hey, so I'm roofing, right? And I hear cha-ching. And I go, yes. Fuck yes. It's great. Life could not be going any better. I took a picture of this one because it was
You're
easy.
contagious, dude. You're a contagious person.
Like if I get involved in something, I become psychotic with it.
No, you're contagious.
Maybe. Do you?
Like your ambitions are contagious.
It should be. I want to fucking help. I'm not here to brag about this shit, you guys. Like, and here's my thing that I wrote in my notes the other day. If you don't even want to watch my videos that I start posting, like on inspiration and stuff like that, watch J. Cole, Kid Cudi's, Jordan Peterson's, and other people's. Like, I'm not even asking you to be inspired by me, bitch. I'm asking you to be inspired. I'm not even asking you to look at me as how I look at Gary Vee. I'm asking you to look at Gary Vee how you look at Gary Vee.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck where you get it from. I just want you to be inspired. If I can't make you happy, Jordan Peterson can. So I don't want your view. I don't want your money. I don't want you to donate.
But you should.
Patreon. Yes, I do. But I would rather have them get their lives in order better with Peterson.
No, be that.
me.
Be Jordan Peterson, dude. Be fucking Kainan.
Jordan Peterson is a fucking scientist.
Maybe one day you work with Jordan Peterson.
Dude, if I ever had a chance to talk to that man, I'd be.
Would you celebrity out?
What's that mean?
Celebrity out.
That's one of the best nights I had.
Fangirl.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's one of the best nights that I had.
Let's see that.
Wow,
That's-
that's all to go out?
Huh?
That's all to go out the
Yeah,
next
and that was
morning?
one night.
Damn.
And then like here's like
That's awesome.
like that was another night at 1:44 a.m. Like I wasn't bullshitting. Like I
Hell yeah.
actually.
Dude, I'm gonna encourage my old lady to do this on Poshmark. She's a Poshmarker, man, and she can do the same shit, dude.
Yeah, Poshmark is fucking amazing. They pay
Yeah.
for your shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Poshmark is great, and women buy clothes on there like
Oh,
crazy.
dude, she sells shit all the time, bro. All the fucking
I
time.
would have took more videos of it. There's a lot. And then
I used to give a shit about it, but it's not. It's so fucking smart, dude.
So then I got a giant. It's only gonna get crazier. It makes like I added radical for a reason.
Uh huh.
Then I roofed another season, made some good money. I dicked out, bought a $20,000 truck.
I've seen it. It's nice.
Yeah, and then I bought. I love
seen it.
music. We'll talk about music later. When I say I spent $15,000 on a stereo, people go, "That's fucking stupid." Okay, well you drink every weekend and you buy 30 racks and you buy that, and I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm
Right.
saying, but
I
over
am.
time you
I
spend
don't
that
care.
much money on beer. I just spent it one time on my stereo.
I have.
We all have our fixes, and mine is a stereo.
Yeah.
He has one of the best stereos you ever hear.
You can't get
In
better
your
than
truck?
that. Yeah, it's a Focal Utopia with.
Oh,
nice
okay, okay.
you
I didn't know what you were talking about when you said a stereo. I thought you were maybe home stereo. I had
No,
no
in
fucking
my
idea.
In the whip,
So
just the
between
whip,
the whip, and if anybody, you could try to rob it. It has. I put a fucking security system on it.
Of
It
course,
takes
who wouldn't?
It literally takes pictures, and I lock it in a garage, and I lock it. So
Good for you.
Anybody watching that wants my $20,000 stereo, you could try to get after it. But yeah, so I dicked out, and it was a stupid investment. It was not an investment. Why'd I even use that word? I dropped 40K because I had 60, and I just felt like a badass.
But then you can
Yeah.
start back over with that other extra 20.
No,
so.
and then I started going hard again. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
right? I
It gives you every
that's
more
actually-
reason to keep going.
So then the same thing happened.
Because that's already a big purchase. Now your next big thing's a house. So, I mean, that's
hook it up, too.
cool.
like this. Like this. He didn't tune it, but he did help me run wires. He did hook it up. He did. And then
Shout out to this guy.
yeah, and then I moved on. This is another little trick for anybody that wants to watch and make money. This is how I found the
It
Stuff
just doesn't sound real. It sounds like something you'd see on a TikTok little
But I
fucking.
tell you, yeah, it wasn't
But
bullshit.
it's real.
Yeah, it's real. So you go on a page and you look for supplements or you look for vacuum cleaners, whatever you're educated in. And when it says more than 10 available, that's all you have to look for on eBay. More than 10 available. You message them and go, if I gave you $5,000, how cheap would you get me these? And then they send you a price. This isn't hard, you guys. And then you go on eBay and you type that in and you're like, okay, well,
I can't handle your smartness
you do a
right
little
now.
simple fucking math and you find out that it can be
Okay,
cheap.
well, I'm out.
You could sell it cheaper. You could sell it cheaper than what you're buying it for. So you send a message and then you look on eBay with your eyeballs. And we all play on our phone all day. If you're telling me you don't have time to make money, you're fucking out of your mind.
Yeah.
We can make money right now. You can just start making money right now, boys. And then I moved into the car audio thing because I bought the amplifiers. I bought 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
I'm stupid.
was-
Don't talk me into spending money.
He's not, though.
I mean, it's
I
good,
bought-
though, because
I
it's
bought-
Talking
talking
about
money.
flipping money,
I bought
dude.
3
No shit,
of
though.
them, and I was like, well, if I buy 3 of them, because I have 3 of
This is the kind of shit that I was
If I
kind
buy
of.
3 of them,
Remember
if
what I
buy
said?
3 of these fucking
Do you know what I
setups
said
here.
early in the show? I wanted to do what I wanted to fucking do, but I only thought of illegal ventures. You know what I mean?
Me and my
This is
father,
legal.
Me and my father are the same way, but he did the illegal way. He is, if anything, more intelligent than me. He just did it the illegal way, and that's why he's in prison. He is so fucking good at making money. It is insane. Dude, he does these little things. He goes into Walmart, and he'll buy something, and then take it out one door, and then go to the second door and take it out again because he has the fucking receipt. And then he'll take it out a third door. So now he has 3 TVs in the whip and the receipt. He'll take one of them in, get the receipt back. So he just spent $0 and he has 3 TVs in his thing. Well, now he has 2 because he took one back. And then he goes and sells the TVs.
Why he's in prison now?
Yeah, he's in prison.
But,
exactly.
But like, you're doing shit that sounds illegal, but that is completely
legal as
legal.
fuck, yeah.
And it's capitalism at its finest on a very, very small scale that could potentially be huge.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
fucking awesome, dude.
So I have two.
So if you had a packaging crew, you could be pretty unstoppable.
Oh yeah, but I don't.
He said, but
No,
I don't.
fuck that. He has
It's
to pay
just me
packaging
until-
crews. He does this alone.
Yeah, he's like, but I don't.
Why would you need to?
Like what I just told you guys earlier, would you have somebody walk around and record you? And I said, but I gotta pay him. I have a problem where I like my money.
Yeah,
you know?
that was the biggest problem that you just said right there. He's like, well, no, fuck no. He does it
Like the
himself.
first thing I thought of is he's a
That's
it's a
profit.
detriment to my money.
He's like, I'd rather build a contraption that goes on my head and just films me at a different angle. You know what I mean?
And then so I have two 4.10s in there, Mosconis, and then one 1.10. They're the same price. And I was like, I bet you I could sell a couple of these. I said, so I need 3. I messaged the guy. I said, how cheap can you give him if I buy 10? And then he gave me a price. I bought 10 of them, sold 7 of them, ended up paying for the stereo with the profits. So I told you guys the stereo costed around 19.
Yeah.
I think I put 2K into it. The rest was profit money from selling amplifiers. Because then once I sold 10, he was like, do you want to sell more? And we got to a point where I would just message him and he would ship them for me. So I would sell it, and then he would ship it to them. I would never see the item.
Damn.
Oh my god.
And I basically just sat on my ass and made money. And like even my girlfriend of 5 years, she thought it was the weirdest thing. She was never like interested in learning about it.
Yeah.
No blame to her. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, like I don't think anybody around me understood the extent of what I was doing. And I tried to tell them because like I was excited. I almost used the word immature, like or even braggadocious. I try not to be any of those things now, but nobody even knew what
It's
was
a
happening.
cool shit, dude.
Like I just pulled up in a new truck and you're really not curious on what I'm doing.
I have always been
Fucking
curious on what you've
bought
done.
a 20K truck and motherfuckers are acting like it's normal, or they probably think.
Yeah, they're like,
everyone's
wait,
it.
we've never heard you going to work. You're like, because I hardly do.
He works out a lot, dude. So like, one of my main things is like, how do you have time for this, dude? Like every day.
And I work out twice a day too. Just
Yeah,
to
yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
just to sound like a
yes,
dude,
I
but-
know. I witnessed this.
I have to take breaks in between writing. So the thing is,
That's what you do.
the new break is what I've been trying lately is 3 hours. I go from 7 to 10, and then I work out from 10 to 11:30, and then I go from 11:30 to 4:30 writing. 7 hours writing a day, 6 whatever, and then at 4:30 I go work out again.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking crazy, man.
It's like it's how I think life should be lived.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to do. That's like what
Yeah.
everybody wants to do, and then it just keeps getting funnier. It's fucking hilarious. So I started selling amplifiers, and I wasn't even selling anymore. So I stopped selling supplements because it was stressful. I can't
Yeah.
roof, and I can't fucking do this. And I just stopped. Like, isn't that crazy to say I don't want any more money and just stop doing it?
Yeah.
It's and then started roofing, and on the biggest dip in the market was on April 2nd. I put in all of my money on April 4th into the stock market.
Wait, okay, so what did you invest in?
The first ones was IVR and Boeing, and I think I had like a 223% win on IVR, and then I had a
How bad was Boeing down?
It was I bought it at 123.07. I'm psychotic with numbers. It's weird. But at 123.07. Any one of my friends that are watching this when I just said that, we used to get this thing where we get fucked up and they'd rattle me off phone. They'd yell people's names, and I have like phone numbers locked into my head.
Crazy.
Like I just started to rattle. There was one point where I think I had like 30 numbers. Like I went back to back to back on Blade Massey. 30.
That's
numbers.
even weirder because people just use the names in their phones anymore and they don't know the number.
No, I know the numbers. Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
But so like in the same thing, I think I bought IVR at 252, and no, that was the lowest it was. I probably got it like 267, and then I got Boeing at 123.07 and sold it at 212. And those
How
were
many
the-
shares? Did
those
you
were
have
the-
quite a bit?
Oh my god, yeah, like 15K in each. And
Wow.
IVR was retarded. No, don't. If anybody's listening to this, do not ever buy IVR. I went in there with blatant ignorance and got lucky as fuck. It was
That's
the
how it
same thing
happens.
as
If you have the
gambling.
balls to risk it, you can fucking get the biscuit,
Yeah,
man.
so, but it wasn't even risky because it was the lowest the market's ever been. So I was young, I was stupid, and I was like, well, IVR's at 2, it was at 18 before, it'll just go back to 18, so I'm going to put my money in it. No, I sold it at around 683, something like that. And then after that, I started getting educated on financial literacy. There's this guy on TikTok, the Layman Investor.
I follow him.
I bought all 5 of the books.
Did you really?
Yeah, have you seen the books that he plasters on
Yeah,
there?
I-
Yeah, I bought all 5 of them.
Are they good?
Huh?
So you read too.
Oh yeah.
You're a big reader.
Yeah, like I have the 2 clinical psychology books too.
Hell yeah.
You
Yeah.
read. He fucking researches. He
Reads,
writes.
But like, remember the value.
Works
thing earlier.
out.
I only do things that are valuable, what I view as being valuable to my life, And those are all very...
Dude, this is a
can't
fucking
argue.
phenomenal episode, dude.
It's like, just try to be Kainan. That's what I try to do.
Okay, Kainan, what leads you into... What's your why?
Remember, he hates stuff that we consume our time with. So,
What's your why?
Football.
what is your way?
I want to be able to walk down the street with my wife and 2 dogs, and I want people to come up
That's
to
your
me.
why.
Yeah, 100%. I want them
So
to come
inspiration
up to I
is
want
your
them to
why.
come up to me.
To
What,
be an
no.
inspiration is your why.
That's too vague. What age?
I don't know. Doesn't matter as long as I get it.
Really?
And I want people to come up to me and say, I wanted to kill myself until I saw your talks. I think you're funny. I love the way you do stand-up. I don't want to kill myself anymore because of the words that you spoke out of your fucking face. While I'm holding my wife's hand and while I have 2 dogs in this hand. That's what I want.
No kids?
I want 30 fucking kids. Seriously.
Wow.
As many as humanly possible.
Hmm.
And why is that your why, I suppose? If I don't do this, I can't get that. So then I backtrack. One thing I learned from Gary Vee. How am I going to get this? So I just start backtracking. Grind as hard as I can from age 22 to 28 and do all the things here. Then I'll get that.
At what
So
age?
It's simple. I don't know. Whatever age.
And
I think in my notes I put that
40ish?
younger. I want it when I'm
I just
28.
I just realized you're a big Mac Miller fan.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mac
Tight,
Miller-
dude.
Yeah, when we're talking about music, J. Cole, Kid Cudi, Mac Miller, all day, for sure.
Fair.
That's Levi's.
Yeah.
Levi would do
That's
that
top 3.
exact same. Right
that?
there. That
I
that
I could jam
lineup.
all those all day.
That
J.
lineup
Cole-
right there.
J. Cole says that's from Change. And then J. Cole's on the quad. Mac is here. This one's what we talk about all night. This one says, I like to think about myself as a sacrifice just to show the kids they ain't the only ones who up at night.
Fair.
And then this one is, it's easy to imagine, but it's easier to just do. If you can't do what you imagine, what is imagination to you?
Okay.
So why the fuck would I sit in my room and think about being a stand-up comedian when I can just go be a stand-up comedian?
Yeah.
Kid Cudi is saying it's harder to sit in your fucking room and think about doing a podcast. It's harder for you two to talk about it. Well, we got to plan this than it is to just fucking buy the microphones and do it. That's what
Yeah.
Kid Cudi said.
Yeah.
And he's successful, so why shouldn't we listen to him?
Right.
Fair.
It's simple. Like I see these things as just very simple.
Wow.
He's the boy.
Next slide.
Smash it.
Okay, so we're on some random shit here.
Oh, perfect.
You ready? Congratulations out to our boy Sean O'Malley.
Dun-dun-dun, Sean O'Malley.
UFC 260 last night. Knocked that boy the
He called
fuck
it
out,
he said-
dude.
I did watch the highlights.
Holy
For
fuck.
sure, I didn't watch the fight.
Like it
That
should
whole fight card, it seemed pretty
it
good.
should have been done in the first round. He fucked him up, bro. And the ref didn't call it, and
But he got the knockout
Sh-
he wanted.
Sean didn't get the fucking. He didn't kill him, right? Like when he realized it wasn't being called, he didn't fucking rush him, just beat the brakes off him like he could have. He got let him get back up, and it went 2 more rounds. You know, Sean just picked him apart. It looked like somebody who was a technician, dude.
Yeah. Sean was going
Complete technician. It was a total fucking
He was
breakdown of
testing out
that
his head-
guy's entire
yeah, he-
body, dude.
testing out head kicks, fucking. all
He
types of
beat him
shit,
in
dude.
every angle he possibly could beat somebody. And then at
You know,
the,
he had a few slip, trips, and falls. Sean did, but nothing too.
when Sean caught him with that head kick, man, he went down, dude. And again, this would be the second time in the same fight that the fight was over. You know what I mean? But the ref let it go. Sean like looked in disbelief, was like, you're gonna make me do this? Turned around and fucking bombed on him, like the hardest single.
Is this right when the fight ended?
Yeah,
I
that was
saw
the hardest punch I've ever seen in
it
UFC,
fucking
bro.
was loud. It like through the TV. I heard
was like
the
a
punch
bomb,
and I
bro,
said,
yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, he
Christ.
got him.
I was like, God damn, he just killed that guy, dude.
Pay me enough to take those to the head.
No, fuck no, I don't like getting beat up, dude. And
I hate fighting.
that punch, like that, if that wasn't the hardest punch I've ever seen in UFC, I don't know what. I can't even think of. Maybe.
What do you mean? Later that night, Nagano fucking.
It was nothing
got me
like
with
that,
it.
bro.
Dude,
Dude, did you hear that head?
I was
Like,
watching on your phone, so no, not really. You can-
dude, go to Sean O'Malley's fucking story right now and just watch him finalize that
punching
punch.
downwards with all of his body weight, and
Dude,
the guy's
he-
head just took the fucking punch. It was terrible.
Yeah, there was no forgiveness, bro. It was the hardest fucking punch. He was out cold, and the only single fucking kick that I like or anything like connected in someone's head that I could think of that was remotely as hard is Anderson Silva when he upkicked fucking Vitor Belfort in the fucking chin.
Oh, it wasn't even that. That was just impeccable. I can't even comment on that.
That was
Watching
such a
dude,
perfect kick.
Could you imagine me and you fighting and I kick you in the face?
Oh my god.
You wouldn't want to
Dude,
fight no
it was,
more,
it was
huh?
it was just like this.
Like I'm watching your
Ow, cool.
hands, and now I kicked you in the. I'm not fighting
Now
nobody.
I
that
front
kicks-
kick you in your fucking chin.
Chin.
Graham.
Those are the two that I like that are so memorable to me. I'll
bottom leg
never
will hit
not
your
think of
chin.
those punches,
Bro,
dude, and kicks.
Yeah, you don't fight nobody that kicks people in the face.
It's straight on
Because
without
I was already worried about your hands and maybe a headbutt, and now you're fucking kicking me in the face.
Yeah, without moving your body.
Yeah.
You just kick forward and knock me the fuck out. I'm
Do you know who taught him that? Was fucking old boy not Sylvester Stallone, but
Randy Couture.
no, long hair braided guy.
I have no idea, buddy.
Wait.
He's a '90s actor,
I know
bro.
who you're talking about.
It's gonna
Rocky Balboa.
it's gonna drive me nuts.
Fuck.
Uh.
Dude, I'm not into the fight game at all, big bro. I have no fucking idea.
Not Roundhouse.
God, it's gonna drive me nuts, bro. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Go ahead, Levi.
Okay, so all right. I guess I got the Nas X fucking
Nike
bullshit.
bullshit. What does that mean?
So
You guys are going
he
to
took to
educate
Instagram.
That video was weird.
Yeah, we all watched this video earlier. Little Nas X gives a strip or lap dance to the devil, and after that video popped out, he goes to Instagram to say, "I'm selling these Nike collab 6.2 milliliter of ink, one and a drop of blood
Steven Seagal.
vial." There you go, Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
You were gonna
Vial.
lose your mind, huh?
Fuck, it was gonna drive me crazy, dude.
Shoes that are collabed with Nike. And it's got like the fucking pentagon. It's got a little vial of fucking blood in.
No, not a vial. It has real human blood, like
somewhere in the shoes, like
in the leather. Yeah.
It's like a funny video, like that they made.
No, it's
a
Nah,
Nah, I don't think so, bro. It's fucking weird, dude.
no, it's like it's an actual YouTube music video.
If you're knowledgeable in like Illuminati behaviors or like the idea of Illuminati, that's exactly what it was, dude. Like it was fucking weird, dude. And our
Yeah,
kids
after the lap dance, yeah, he fucking breaks the devil's neck and puts on his horns.
it was
crazy.
fucking crazy. And then he goes on to sell these shoes. He's only making 666
At
pairs.
$1,018.
Yeah.
Does
And
that number add up?
to 666 or some
666.
shit. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's not psycho at all.
Yeah, it's all fucking weird shit, dude. And it's kind of like hot steam where Nike's all like, yo, we have nothing to do with this wildest bullshit.
666, right? Wouldn't that be it?
I have no idea, bro. I just know that the number added up to some weird shit.
Yeah. Send me. What's it? 6,600. I mean, 666 times.
It was
1,018.
1,018, yeah.
See, I remembered that because I'm weird with numbers. I don't know why.
And I knew you would.
Oh, it has to be a little less because that's really close. I
Yeah.
bet you it's not that exact thing. But yeah, that's not cool at all, big bro.
I swear it was.
Um.
Keep going, though.
And
I'm gonna run to the store.
Yeah, cool.
all right, buddy. The next big thing,
Don't leave me. You're my ride.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Elon Musk, fucking he's had 9 unsuccessful landings of Starship, and just recently, I think in the last 2 weeks, he landed Starship finally.
Perfect
and then
example of why you
Landed
should never-
something exploded.
And
but it's
he
still-
landed it, and it
was-
landed
which was-
crooked, and within a minute and a half, it fucking
Yeah,
blew
because
up.
there was like a misfire in one thing, but he knew exactly
But
what happened.
you know what I mean? The guy is like he. Do you know what I love about Elon? Is that he literally smiles in the fucking failures. Like
Yeah,
he's like, oh yeah, I was this close.
It's a great way to find out how to not do something.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to
Yeah, he's
fail.
like, I got that.
He's a definition of it though. You hear it cliche all the time. Oh man, you gotta have failures.
You
to
gotta
have success.
accept your failures.
He-
No, he really
he's a
does. He
living
has to.
example.
Isn't
of
he
it.
helping us like dramatically in life?
I think
The
he
things
could
that he's
be.
doing? Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's his goal is to have us do some wild shit. If
Um,
we cared about what people like, that we were talking about earlier, if we're scared to do something because we care about what other people think,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have people like Elon do his thing.
Elon's such a gangster,
Like,
dude.
he
He's
can
one of
also
my
be an
idols as well.
inspiration. No,
They're
he
trying
should
to
be
say
an
he already has
inspiration.
Neuralink.
Huh?
They're trying to say
Okay,
he
I don't
already
really
has
fuck
Neuralink.
with the Neuralink shit.
That's getting a little out there, bro.
Yeah, we need to really.
In about
we're
10
already
years,
cyborgs.
I think I'd do
We're
it.
already cyborgs with
I
our
think
phone.
I'd do it in 10 years from now.
Elon is gonna download his consciousness. He's gonna live forever. He's gonna be one of the cats that, as long
And
as
then he
technology's around, he's gonna live forever.
Did you know that
I don't fuck with
Mars
that,
is
dude.
actually only extinct because we fucking bombed it before? So we're starting over again.
I have
on
no
Mars.
idea about boys. We're getting. This is.
That's why it's
I
red,
like
dude.
listening.
I don't believe that at all.
But why? Okay, so you can't introduce a new element to an environment it's never been. Why is there water on Mars?
Dude, because it was a live planet before that.
I'm a stand-up
from
comedian.
us.
No longer a scientist, boys. Stand up.
I do stand up and that's about it.
So, I mean, without getting into any legal issues, I mean, now that we kind of understand what you do for a living, I have to ask, did you get a stimulus check?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What did you spend it on? What did you invest it in?
Yeah, exactly. I put it in. I literally put it directly into the stock market. Yeah.
Did you?
Hell yeah.
What did you go into?
It probably just went into something random. I have no idea.
You're just gonna hope it pays off. What do you use? Do you use like Robinhood?
Yeah, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
But I tried to use Webull.
we
After
use-
after Robinhood did what they did, I tried to use Webull.
I use Cash App.
I do too, but they don't have certain stocks that I want to buy on there.
Dude, I love Dave Portnoy, dude, and he's a fucking gangster, dude.
Oh, I love One Bite reviews too.
He's a
Those are the best.
goofball. Like
He's so rich and so fucking cool, dude. Like he's one of those cool
One Bite-
rich cats.
fuck with
Everybody
him.
knows the
I
rules.
just hate people that talk out of ignorance. No, I hate people. I hate the act of talking out of ignorance. So when he's like giving investing advice to people, it's wrong.
He doesn't
Like, I
usually
believe
try
him.
to though. He's like,
I know, but like he just does.
he's like, this is what I'm doing.
Okay, yes,
You-
and that's fair.
You know what I'm
Should
saying?
always
That's
do
what I
that.
love about him. He's like, I'm doing this. If you can't afford to fucking
If that's
lose,
his sponsor, that's his sponsor, but he can't tell you what to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. He should not give advice on it until he reads the layman's books.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And even I don't give financial advice to people. I've made my buddies some like good money because I just tell them the same stocks that I buy and they follow and then they make money and I go, this is fucking. It's actually more fun making them money than making myself money.
Hell
But
yeah.
that Dave fucker,
That Dave fucker.
He's a G, dude. He's a
I
fucking
watch
G.
his TikTok pizza reviews because I'm a fucking loser and I don't know what else to watch apparently.
I can't.
No, they're
stand,
good, dude. They're good.
I'm in
I
a
don't care.
I'm in a
Why?
place right now, dude, that I can't watch TV, man. Like I literally went to
Yo,
Game of
we don't
Thrones,
have cable.
and I don't even watch Game of Thrones, bro. Like
At the crib.
No.
I have tried to. I literally have surfed.
Netflix, though.
I surf Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and I literally am like a robot.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what
I do
anybody says.
Peyton's Places
Family
on
Guy is
ESPN
the
Plus.
shit.
Hell yeah.
No.
Futurama, too. Futurama's
I don't
good,
fuck
dude.
with Futurama.
What?
I
That's
don't,
good.
I don't know why, but Family Guy is fucking hilarious.
I used to love it.
It is.
But it's
They're
just
so
like-
witty.
it's-
They're so witty, and the little things that they do. I
The
admire.
newer ones are getting
The
bad because they
artistry.
can't do gay jokes.
Oh, dude, they just went hard on gays the other day, and in one of the episodes, one of the funniest things I've seen. I don't give a fuck if people don't like it. Some
Same.
transgender,
That's why we're here.
transgender, some girl with a big chin, girl but looked like she had a bigger face, was on something, and the bartender said, "Hey, you can't watch porn in here." And then they responded, "Oh, I'm transgender," and he said, "Oh, okay, do whatever you want all of the time."
Oh my god.
I was like, that's literally how they get treated. Sorry, that was a touchy subject.
No, it totally
Not for
isn't.
me.
Nah, I don't
Thank
give
God.
a fuck, dude. We don't care. That's what
Okay,
the Weekly
thank God,
Bus
there
is
should be
dope
no
about.
I mean,
censorship
if
at
you,
all.
if you don't follow us because of it, that's fine.
In one of the
Sorry.
stand-up jokes I said,
We're not trying to drive for your likes. We're doing it because
I'm
for the
shitting
people
on-
who do like us.
I'm shitting on the far left, not the left, the far left in
Sure.
one of my jokes. And I was talking, and then obviously the LGBTQs get brought up in the joke. And I
Uh-huh.
just said if they would shut the fuck up for 60 seconds, we'd have flying cars on Mars at this point. If they just shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
All this crybaby shit is setting us back a lot of steps,
The
dude.
third.
Hashtag kill all men.
The
is
third set is
bullshit.
about that. The third set is about that.
The-
Jesus Christ, I keep doing that.
It's so true, man.
Right.
And we're being so distracted in progress of humanity or in societal fucking
Because of
manners
sympathy.
because of crybabies, dude.
Because
like-
of sympathy.
The reason why we
Yeah, 'cause
jumped,
everybody's included when it's a fucking championship game, right? Fuck you.
yeah, it's a big issue,
hate
dude.
I'm
that.
gonna go down a wormhole in a second.
Yeah,
I absolutely hate it more than anything. If there's one thing I've learned from Peterson and Shapiro, is that far lefts want equality of outcome. And what we have right now is there has to be in
There has to
everything.
be.
No, but in everything, whether it's right or wrong, you can't get rid of it. In stand up, the best ones get paid the most, and they run most of the game. In music, 80% of the industry is covered by the top 100 artists. It's just how dominance hierarchies work.
Yeah.
Right, like
It's
look
just-
at the weekend. That guy's
And they think,
Phenomenal.
oh god, we can't even get started. I just think like equality of outcome is the most wrong thing on the entire planet. You can't do it. You can't shovel money from the top to the bottom and do it efficiently, and everybody's gonna be okay. Like the far lefts want, if there's 100 successful companies, 50 of them need to be ran by men and women. And I'm not against women doing it. They just think the only reason it's that way is because males use their dominance tyrannically to run companies. and it's just like something that they don't.
Oh, dude, cancel culture with like athletes and shit, dude. This shit's crazy. What's happening with Deshaun Watson? I know you don't follow sports,
Yeah.
but it is fucking insane, dude.
You can't. They're trying to cancel. They're canceling dead people, as Bill Burr said.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally going after dead people.
I have a huge issue with
Like
the idea
Bradley LeBeau, I think
that
it's
if
been
it,
dead, bro.
if it didn't fuck with you while you grew up with it, then what the fuck is the problem now?
I mean, yes, we should.
We were young and we
They
didn't
just
get it.
attach things to things is what's wrong. So like, if I don't want to use a gender pronoun because it's fucking with my freedom of speech, that's not me saying that transgenders should go murder themselves because they're abominations to this earth. I just said that I don't want my free speech to be fucked with.
Yeah.
That
As a
means-
community,
but
like
then they
like,
take it as
community-
they push it as that. Oh, so you wish that we should all die? No, I didn't say that at all. I just said that.
You actually should be
all of our
scared
lives.
right now, like as a comedian, dude, because
I'm
like,
entering into something that is going to be eradicated by the time that I die.
yeah, because comedy is so uncensored.
So the number one.
But you
thing-
want to go out on top.
Oh, the number one thing.
Yeah, but they're all gonna say like if you can't have comedy with like if you can't make comedy without leaving these things out, then are you actually that funny? And that's gonna be the debate. You know what I mean? And the reality is
Well,
that
are you a good rapper if you can't use the N word? No, we still like rappers that use the N word. So
Absolutely,
we're gonna
yeah.
be perfectly fucking fine.
Little
with it.
Wayne's been.
Rappers that don't use the N-word.
Yeah, and we like the ones that don't too. Yeah, so what's the problem?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch on everything that I want to touch on. That was one thing. Too.
And I'm going to touch
No
on nothing close
censorship.
to it.
Not doing stereotypical jokes and not being.
Holy.
Those are the two
Give me a
things
handy.
that I promised myself that I'll never do.
Oh, nice. He's a spinner.
Yeah, I'm a spitter.
I use my stimulus money to pull myself out of debt a little bit. I watched my credit score climb, which was exciting.
That's exciting as fuck.
I use my stimmy to redo that car out there, pay up on some shit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Christian?
Oh.
I think he put his
About
computer
some
back
debt
together.
shit, about some debt shit? Alright. Fuck paying off debt, because what I got. This is what I got.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
this is like,
trying
no,
to
this-
better your future.
This is some real, this is some real
Stupid as
shit. This is some
fuck.
real shit. No, this is some real shit. Look at me.
No, I got
Shut
you.
up.
This is
Like,
real
dude.
Wait, say it one more time.
Okay, so
This is some real shit.
it was like
If you didn't know, it's real shit.
you can pay nothing and get 27 points more on your credit score. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. Fucking, or you can pay fucking this
Everything.
or settle for less and get 24 points on your score. I'll just
Christian's
let it
gonna- hey, when
expire.
Christian
Fuck
edits
that
this-
shit. I ain't paying nothing. I'm getting 27 now. Why the fuck would
When
I
Christian
pay
edits-
you to get less?
When Christian edits this video,
What the
he's gonna
fuck
go,
is that?
fuck, I should have said that better.
But no, that's
He won't watch
that's
it.
just the truth.
He will.
That
It
happened.
might not matter with his credit
only
score
watch-
anymore because
What?
from what I
He
keep
only watches
hearing,
the top, the front, the end.
he actually might have a valid.
happening.
He might have a valid point with the credit score shit because what I keep
Pay it
hearing.
off, 27.
Well,
Oh, pay it. It was
What I keep
some
hearing, actually,
stupid-
is
like,
that-
oh, 3 points.
the credit score,
I'll
the
take the 3 points.
the,
Fuck you.
the banking financial credit system
Fuck
is
it.
possibly going to be removed and it might move into a social credit system like China. And it's fucked. If you guys don't know what it is, go ahead, Google it. It's already being talked about in Congress.
Are we gonna go into, like, the
And-
fucking Amero? Like, when
No,
is
no,
this
no, no,
gonna
no.
happen?
I'm talking
When's
about
gonna
a
happen?
social credit
Amero?
score, meaning,
No, it's not.
are you ready?
Yeah.
So social credit scores are established off what you do socially, what you buy. So if you buy healthy or you buy whatever, and you contribute to society, or you post, or let's just say you like a post that says, Kanan's fucking stand-up was funny, but he talked about gays.
Your credit
That
score will go down.
your social credit score will go down, and
I will have a
it,
zero. I'll be the first person with a
People laugh or
zero.
just bashing.
Me too. I'm shooting for 0 too.
I'm
Fuck
not.
you.
I'm not kidding by any means. People get black like China. How it is, dude. If you have a low social credit score, you're not able to fly out of your fucking whatever they call it, country, a part of your country and shit,
That's
Shanghai and shit.
freedom.
It's
That's
not.
freedom,
That's
boys.
communism.
Dude, they do that shit.
I'm
They do
not.
that
This
shit.
is
I get
100%
this.
real, dude. And they're talking about it in Congress right now about removing the financial credit system so they can have a socially equal credit score. So basically saying that is if you're a good person by their definition of a good person, then you'll have a higher credit score socially. And you like that's how you're gonna get your loans and
Being
your
a
fucking.
good person is not open to interpretation at all.
Apparently it
It's the
is.
stupidest fucking thing. No, I'm being a
Yeah,
smart
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. I'm saying it is open to interpretation. So who the
Yeah.
fuck is interpreting it?
Exactly the point.
That's why.
The
Them
motherfuckers
lays.
who own all the money.
Yeah. It's a weird thing, dude. Like, and it's scary to even consider, but that's what we might be moving or transitioning into as an America.
Dude, I don't know. I always think about. I always say that the movie I, Robot is gonna happen. The
Oh,
robots are
yeah,
gonna kill
dude.
us. Lately, you know what I've been thinking after watching like us storm the Capitol, all the shit that's happening.
Yeah.
We might kill ourselves before the robots kill us.
It's getting weird, dude.
100%.
It's getting insane.
Another
Yeah.
civil war,
Dude, could you
but a
imagine?
full country against
Could
each
you
other.
imagine like something easy enough to kill all of us is mandated vaccines?
Oh, yeah.
So you're sitting in your house loaded with guns, and the government is gonna come in and give you a shot. Like
You're getting shot.
we're all gonna kill it. We're gonna kill each other. One of us is getting shot.
Are you gonna take the vaccine?
No.
Me neither.
I never will.
Levi,
And it ain't me.
vaccine.
No.
No vaccine.
Yeah, nobody.
No vaccine.
Nobody on the show has yet
You're
come
trying
on
to-
the show and said they're taking
You're
a
trying to
vaccine.
give
No,
me
I
a
would never
shot.
take it.
You're getting shot. Hell yeah!
I know
Kristen,
somebody
I'm
that
with
I know
you.
somebody that's literally the definition of perfect, and they've never had a fucking vaccine shot in their entire life.
My kids are unvaccinated.
My
I don't,
ex-girlfriend straight the fuck up, never-
and
I wish I was, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
I just don't see the point.
My kids are completely
My
unvaccinated.
nephew, unvaccinated. Not
And
a
he
shot.
should be. He should be.
Last thing for our rando here is North Korea is acting wild again. They're acting like North Korea,
Squirrely?
and
Oh,
They're feeling froggy and they're leaping.
they have
leaving
launched
there,
2 ballistic missiles
Sweaty.
into Japan's seas, and they just recently today came out and said that the Biden administration is handling the launch of their missiles and their missile tests wrongly, because they said if you do it again, we're gonna fuck you up. Yeah, and so they are backed by China. China has threatened to hit Taiwan now and to go to
It's
war.
just a fight over the
It's been
cuisine.
going on for a minute.
They just are fucking each other up over who's got the best cuisine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
I put
wild.
money on Korea. They have
No,
the best-
dude, they got
best cuisine.
Chinese food bangs for sure. I
Chinese
fucking
food
think-
bangs,
Dog
bro.
food. They eat,
Dude, I used to really love Chinese food, but every time I eat it, I feel sick afterwards,
Do you wanna
dude.
know something
I got
fucking
some
crazy?
problems lately with my fucking belly.
I get dude,
Same.
Me too,
I've
man.
been throwing up like randomly. Like
Me
8:30.
too.
Like
Me too.
8:30 at night.
I've
I'm
been
like, what
eating
the
you
fuck?
guys and then I shove my
Whoa.
fingers down my throat and I vomit. Is that weird?
Me too. I do this. I don't, dude.
Yeah.
But not like
No.
bulimic style.
Yo, I
Like,
hit a
like my
bullet-
stomach really has been fucked
I
up,
was
dude.
fucking around, you guys. I did a bulimic joke at the last stand-up. This is how the place. When I said the bulimic joke, they did this. That's not funny.
Was it hilarious?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
It was good, right?
The show was good. I thought it went good.
Me and you sat there and watched the whole thing.
Oh my god,
Edited it for
how
you.
mad was I every 5 minutes?
Fuck.
I literally
Yeah.
paused it and looked at him and I said, if people don't think this is funny, this has nothing to do with me. You know how fucking arrogant and cocky and dumb you sound to say you're in a room full of 100 people and you go, they're all 99 wrong. That's
crazy-
literally what I'm doing. I'm on the side of me. You can call me crazy.
I just don't get how
About
That
that
shit was
show,
great.
About that show, is like I said, me and Christian were the only ones laughing, so I felt weird because I got it. But that's what you're
how
supposed to
can
be
you
doing.
bomb though?
understand
Like
it.
I just like it doesn't sit with my brain properly. How can you bomb
With funny jokes.
in a room full of people preparing to laugh?
Hey.
They were
Like-
Because they're also getting hammered. But I think they always drink like
And then
that. I don't know.
just to drive the point home, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, and Bill Hicks jokes. Nobody.
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I always
CK's
shout
the
him out.
shit,
I'm
too.
gonna make sure one thing. I literally say this isn't my joke. It's this person's joke. I'm never gonna, because stealing somebody's joke stealing somebody's anything is fucked up. They didn't laugh at those guys' jokes, and they are 4 legends.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Thumbs up, bro. I literally told them I started talking shit.
You're like, this is a conspiracy.
I told them they're all stupid as fuck.
You gotta say, who hired you guys to come and not laugh?
Yeah.
Because fuck off. And
Isn't that what 50 did to Floyd?
Yeah.
That's
No, he did that to Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is so, dude. You know how petty you gotta be and rich you gotta be to just.
It's so cool, dude.
Just buy 100
Like,
Ja
if I had a
Rule
hater,
tickets.
50
if
cent.
I had a
50
hater
cent.
that hard, that'd be
Dude,
so funny. If
was
I
it-
sold out fucking Madison Square Garden and somebody bought
And you buy
17,000 tickets.
The whole 6 rows of the front.
Just for you
So
to get
nobody
the
else
money
can buy
and
them?
still not
And-
be able to perform.
And Ja Rule is obligated to show up.
50 bought the whole front row, all of it. Just so that the fans had to sit in the back like, fuck you, Ja Rule.
It's so funny, dude.
That's honestly the
That's
best
fucking-
thing.
What if it was
That-
just
that's
50
some
just
shit.
standing in
That's
all
some
those 10
shit.
rows?
That's some shit, dog.
Cardboard cutouts of 50.
Oh, that would be
Oh my
funny.
god.
That would be amazing. That
Yeah.
would be the only thing to drive it over home. As if he
Yeah,
had already fuck his ass over.
the in the club with the do-rag and the
The old
The
school,
vest.
like yeah,
and
the old school
vest,
50
you know what I
cent.
mean?
Dude, completely terrible. Fuck that.
I
That's
think
it for
that's-
Rando's voice.
That's it.
That's
What you
it.
got more off the top of your head? No randos. I don't know. I think
I appreciate you coming on, though.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so
Yeah,
much. It was
you wanna
a blast.
come on again? I'd love to have you.
Oh, see, now we can't just segue into your fucking set. Like,
Oh yeah, we're
yeah.
not doing
Oh yeah.
No, we can't. You guys will see it on
3
YouTube.
minutes.
You'll see it
Nah,
on
fuck it.
I guess we're
YouTube. Thanks.
fine. We'll see it on YouTube.
You weren't gonna get
Well,
it out of me anyway.
Remember, the Weekly Bus Live is coming to you soon.
And brought to you by
by 20 past 4.
your
There.
one-stop vape and head shop.
It is your one-stop vape and head shop. Times like
Five.
five, going on to
Locations?
6 soon.
Yeah.
Locations, yeah, we're just blowing up.
Congratulations, Mike and Jeremy,
Mike and
and
Jeremy
several
blew
other
up.
owners now, and
Yeah.
you guys blew up, man. Nothing but love. They sponsor the show.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I-
Melody James, I don't
picked
know
up
if you
on
even
that.
watched, but we'll probably be getting back at you.
Yeah, Melody James, we're gonna have some work for you coming up.
Do you guys ever do what Bill Burr does? He shits on his sponsors.
No.
I was kidding. It's not a good time to do that right now at all.
But, all right, man. Hey, thank you.
Thank you guys. Seriously.
And this is
The Weekly Bust.
Oh, yeah.